everybody who has been lurking, if you have been chilling out in the background. We are going live with Back Alley Burnout number 8. I can't believe we've already done 8 of these things. We had to take a little bit of a break there. Just because of the way that Mondays fell for the holidays and New Year's. It was like, I don't know if anybody wants to watch or be on a stream on January 1st.
Yeah. People are still recovering, you know, they're still nursing that eggnog hangover on the first.
Yeah, dude, people be nogged up on a Monday, ain't no shot.
Nogged up, double nogged up.
Okay, let me just say real quick, live with Back Alley Burnout number 8, we've got at JM Crofts on the mic. For the, 3 people that still check Twitter.
Yeah.
Now they know. But how's it going, everybody? Just so you all know, I will be looking at the YouTube chat, but in case you're actually looking at it, if you are a Crofts fan, because I know y'all are getting conditioned now by old Crofts being on the YouTube streams. I will be trying my best to look at it. It's a little bit hard to dual wield chats. I swear that's like the one thing, and I feel so vindicated whenever like a big streamer is also just like, I am so sorry, I've not looked at the YouTube chat in like an hour.
That's one of the main reasons I don't dual stream is I'm like, I can barely look at one chat while I'm playing, you know?
Yeah, it's super hard. Like, it's sometimes because you have a little chat window popped up. There are, like, I think now we might be getting actual support for it in OBS natively to have multiple chats on the screen, but, like, it's a little bit jank right now. So then if I just lose the window, yeah, there are things that combine chats, Felix. I just have to look into a bit. So like I said, right now I'm a little bit of a scrub. I should be looking at things, but if I don't, I apologize.
And even when they're combined, sometimes it's a little awkward because it's like, oh, is he responding to a person in this chat? Or like you can't tell who can read each other's chats as well. So
I felt so bad. I was having like a conversation with one person in a YouTube chat, and someone in my Twitch chat was like, how the hell does that relate to anything I just said? And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
You can't see
it's a little weird.
But anyway, hi everybody. I'm Solid Bones. Again, if you're just kind of here hanging out from the Crofts crowd, me and Crofts have actually commentated a bunch. You have to be in like the top 3 of people that I've commentated with in terms of sheer number of times. Like
that's pretty high. I feel honored. The few, the proud.
Yeah. But we've commentated a bunch of, we did Street Fighter, we did some Strive-a-rooney, we've done mystery games. I was just talking about the clip from the mystery games tournament that was on Will It Kill. With you and
where
me.
you go, hell yeah.
Dude, that part is so funny to me just because of like, I was genuinely, you and I both were so hype in the moment. And then
MS-DOS, Street Fighter 2, yeah.
Freaking DOS Street Fighter. So, but anyway, I'm a commentator. I'm also just a random variety streamer. I've been streaming a lot of ukulele and Banjo-Kazooie lately. Don't ask me why. But we are here with Back Alley Burnout number 8. It is a tournament that we run out of the Sajam Discord. And it is a ladder tournament. I'll explain a little bit more about what that format means in a second. But basically, anybody can play in it as long as the character you're playing is not mess the rank. And it's the only restriction of it. It's just to try to make it a little bit more of a tournament that is for folks trying to learn new characters or for folks that are frankly just trying to climb up in those ranks, right? There's a billion tournaments for people that have mastered MR 2000. So this is us trying to make it almost a little bit more, a beginner is a harsh word for what I'm trying to say, but like not ultimate, like top level play, right? So we will be pulling matches from the latter part of the format where basically is random matchmaking where you're going up against other people who are in the ladder phase. I can pull up the standings as they are right now, and I will start poking at who the best people are. Before we do though, and while I'm pulling this up, Jam Crofts, I had my random bones question for you.
Do you have a bone to pick?
I had a bone to pick. I don't know why I was randomly thinking
name.
I think I've asked you this before, but I don't remember how much of like an actual general game player you are compared to fighting games. And I think you said like I'm trying to remember if I talked to you about this before, and you were like, I like Kirby or something along those lines.
No, I'm not really a Kirby
guy. Not you? No. Okay, never mind. Do you play other games, or are you mostly just fight game guy?
I play other games. I don't play every genre, though. I don't play shooters. That's probably the big one.
Don't play shooters.
I did back in the day. I played like CS 1.6 and TF2 back in the day. But nowadays, shooters and like Battle Royale games don't really interest me. But I play RPGs. I play card games a lot, actually. I'm a Magic guy. So yeah, I'm a gamer.
Okay. Did you play Undertale at any point in your life, or is
I
that?
did. I loved Undertale. Yeah.
Gotcha. I was just thinking about it earlier because for someone jokingly, I always think of the one character. I don't know if you remember him, but he's named Heats Flamesman. He's a little fire guy who says, "You better remember my name. It's Heats Flamesman." And
does he have like little curly elf shoes? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I think you're thinking of somebody else. He's literally just a little NPC in like the middle of nowhere. He has nothing to do with anything. He just says, "My name's Heats Flamesman. Remember it." And then at the very end of the game, if you find him and talk to him again, he says, "Huh, do you remember my name?" And you just get asked yes or no. And no matter what you say, he just goes, "What? I can't believe it." And there's no payoff to it whatsoever. But for some reason, I was thinking of it earlier, and it made me. I wasn't sure because that is like that's a decent gamer test in terms of like, do you actually just play random video games? Oh no, that's pretty big in Mimi. Anyway,
yeah, a lot of normies played Undertale too. It was a big crossover success.
You know what's so funny is I played that game the first week it came out because I saw it pop up on Steam, and I said like, I like weird RPGs. I'm a big fan of those types of things, and I feel like if I didn't play it in that first week, I would have never touched that game because it immediately got so massive, and those are the types of things that I'm like, I don't really want to.
Yeah, it was kind of like the Rick and Morty effect where I was like, people are like referencing this thing all the time. I was getting kind of annoyed, but eventually I gave it and I played it, and it's as good as everybody says. It is as good as everyone says. So.
It's great. Like I said, everybody, we are going to be pulling the first couple of matches here in just a second. Just so everybody knows, the bracket is actually open for the whole hour and a half of the ladder format, right? So you can always hop in, you can play some games, you can hop on out. There's never too late to join on in. It's funny, somebody earlier was like, "Hey, can you DQ me?" And it's like, you don't even got to do that. You can just stop.
You'll just be last automatically, yeah.
It'll be totally fine. But we're going to be pulling the first couple of matches here in a little bit. How are you feeling about Street Fighter 6 nowadays, Crofts?
I'm feeling pretty good, but we're in a bit of a lull, you know, because I feel like it's unfortunate that Aki didn't make like that many competitive waves. We have people representing Aki, but you know, this is not like a meta shifting character that much, so it feels like it's been a long time of kind of running the same meta, seeing the Lukes, the Kens, Chun-Li's moving up in the world. That's maybe been like the big shift that we've seen. But yeah, I feel like we've been playing the same game for a while, so I think it'll be cool to get the upcoming characters to shake things up a little bit.
Yeah, and it's funny because the Capcom Cup is in a month, which I think like a lot of people who aren't plugged in forget about that. Like, yeah,
it's crazy.
It's very soon from now. And I don't know if you have more clarity on this because I remember Capcom saying like we're not gonna like patch the game or anything like that, at least until Capcom Cup, I think is what they said. So theoretically, we might see a patch actually, like next month or the month after. I think after Capcom Cup resolves. But like, I mean, I'm not staking my claim in that or anything, but isn't that theoretically like open grounds for them to do that?
I wasn't sure if they were gonna wait for all the season 1 characters. I'm not sure.
Oh, did they say not until Akuma or something?
It might be something like that. I don't know. I actually have no clue, but it would be cool.
It'd be cool. I think.
Do you have like a wish list? Like, what do you want to see changed?
You know, it's so funny. I genuinely just this morning I was just thinking like, you know, what'd be good content is just asking everyone in the FGC like, what's your patch? Like, what's it looking like? Like, what are you doing? And see how people are cobbling together. I think I don't have like my wish list. It's complicated, right? Because I agree generally with people who are a little more mild on Street Fighter 6 in general, where it's like, hey, we got to be really careful because like any change we make can have huge repercussions if it's like drive gauge related, and like I don't know if I have my drive gauge PhD enough to really foresee all those outcomes, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it could be as easy as like personally, I'd probably just tune up a couple of the weaker characters and then see if like we can get everybody to this general degree of fighting. And then I feel like there should be some drive rush change, even if it isn't because it would make the game better. Just change it up in some capacity, if that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like that's the number one thing that's making everyone grouchy.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like maybe nowadays, like the big bugbear of the game is perfect parry, but I feel like that's a really hard mechanic to change.
It is. Oh man, what was I just I was just thinking the other day of a change for that. I think what you could potentially do for perfect parry, because I think it's in a fine spot like damage-wise, I don't know if you should rip a whole drive gauge off them for the punish counter. Like, that is what makes it so swingy. It's like the screen positioning and the drive damage, because I've seen people do like perfect parry, like crouch heavy level 2 like drive impact, and it's like you just lost 3 drive gauges.
Yeah, and plus if you do like perfect parry into like back throw into the corner, then it's like, oh, you're getting close to burnout, buddy. Burnout in the corner, like you're dead, kid. So yeah, for sure.
I might make it so that the punish counter after a perfect parry doesn't strip drive gauge. But I think like because drive impact I think is in a great spot. I think drive impact is like still totally fine, right? At first I don't know if you remember this because all you are boomers who forget about everything like week 1. But like month 1, everyone was like, this game is not skill fill because drive impact exists. And then it was like, I was like, okay, we can react to DI. Okay, we do have our first. What's up?
I lived through Dragon Ball FighterZ Super Dash, so I went through this whole cycle of like the mechanics too good. Like, no, you just press one button to beat it, and then it just ends up being really good, but you can deal with it as well.
I mean, dude, every time I saw a Super Dash and then like a character with a weaker 2H just got donked by it, I was like, I'm so sorry.
I played Krillin, man. I know how it is. Yeah.
So we do have our first match coming up to the plate, and this is going to be, I believe, a new gamer. It is Beerpal on the Chun-Li going up against Stinky Steve. A classic.
I love these names, both of them.
In these parts. So Beerpal on the Chun-Li, they are a Diamond 5 Chun. You got Stinky Steve on Lily. Stinky Steve has been answering. Speaking of perfect parry, that's like a jump scare. When you see someone perfect parry your Kokoken like that, I feel like it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's a little, because, you know, Chun is such a safe character. You feel like you're always like, you know, nothing can hurt me. I'm playing Chun, and then a perfect parry could still hurt you.
Dude, I gotta say, by the way, I'm gonna call out every Chun player at once, and I'm very sorry. Why does every Chun feel like they're burned out or on the verge of burnout? No matter what state of the round we're in, they are always burned out. Oh, that was such an unfortunate drop. They got I thought it was like a frame kill setup, but then they accidentally...
Oh, wait, the match is... I have no visibility of the match.
Wait, I thought I was streaming at you.
Maybe you are, and maybe I just... Oh, yeah, you are. It was just Discord hiding it from me. Okay, I can see now.
Professional co-commentator. No, I'm just kidding. So we got Steve here against Beerpal. So like I said, Chun's always be burned out. They've been burned out twice this very round.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there from Stinky Steve, misspacing the Condor Spire here. Got to be careful.
Yeah, that's especially against a character like Chun. You know, you were talking earlier about how like Chun's stonks been rising, and I think one of the big reasons for that is just Chun's speed, but also just her consistent and relatively high damage output is always going to make her pretty good. Like, I feel like...
Yeah, it's funny, like, you know, people talk about this is like throw loop the game or whatever, and Chun, like, one of the only characters without a meterless throw loop, and yet still super top tier.
You know, she walks so fast, it's like you might as well have one. That's going to do a lot.
Good stuff, and this gives you opportunity for Condor Spire right here to get back in. Yep, plus frames.
That was a bold drive reversal. You are really staking your whole life on this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I gotta say, from Steve, the one thing I always criticize Steve for, and I only do it out of love because I want to see the players that enter get better. Steve is doing so much more light store, which I think is so important for Lily to do because it does represent she can either react to drive impact or she can anti-air with Crouch Fierce there. We're going to see a level 3. Right. Beerpal did put themselves in Burnout, and obviously they're going to get some of it back, but they're still going to have quite a bit to stall through here.
Oh, the Abare down fierce and another down fierce just hitting. We're just hitting plus frames. You're going to have to hold it being burned out.
Oh, going straight through. Oh, no! That must have been a misinput like crazy. They're still going to be alive.
I think that was SPD probably.
So unfortunate. And the Abare sweep is going to beat the Abare Crouch Fierce. You know, it's so funny that, you know, a lot of people... Lily's on their list of characters that's like, let's give Lily some love. Let's you know, throw her a bone. And it's like we saw Stinky Steve do Crouch Fierce heavy store into into level 3, and it's like that's optimal. Like that's the combo.
Yeah, I think my only real Lily wish list is I wish they would buff her level 1, man. Her wake up is so dire.
Her level 1 also sucking is just crappy because it means that like she has to rely on her level 2 for everything, and she like never has meter.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, it would probably be too much to make EXDP invuln, but yeah, like give her a level 1 super she can use on defense.
Horrible drop. But then another drop on the SPD. I assume, again, that's what it was. Stinky Steve actually going to be burned out here if they block all this. Oh, my God, with a pixel.
Chance for a turnaround here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to go for the Dizzy. Should be able to kill here.
Oh, no. What? Disastrous drops.
I'm sorry for jinxing it.
Give her an EXDP. I don't think the world would end if Lily had an EXDP.
It would be really strong. It would be really strong, but yeah, maybe the world wouldn't end. Like, I just feel like a grappler having DP versus SPD is always really strong, but then again, T-Hawk had that in 4 and he was never good, so.
He was funny. He could totally rob you.
He was funny.
Look, let's be
punish.
I think the funniest thing T-Hawk actually had in Street Fighter 4 was his stand roundhouse. That was a button.
Oh, hell yeah.
That thing was so damn big.
Nice little combo off the level 2. Gonna have to deal with this. I feel like Steve is pretty much going for a standing light kick off every plus frame situation. The throw is gonna have to be replicated.
Oh my God, that's actually massive. That's gonna pause Beer Pal, do a trillion damage, and now it's gonna be like guess for game, and now they're basically even up. I can't believe you did that.
The YOLO. I mean, it's good against a character like Chun. You know, sometimes she's a
little bit of a cheeky frame
that
trap.
time I said you're going for light kick too much, but that time it worked. I take it back.
I respect it, dude, especially in like a 1-to-2 and like a ladder style format thing. I think sometimes you just got to keep your pressure gapless. I think you don't deviate. You just keep them locked down.
That's true, and you don't know, is the opponent gonna be pressing? Are they a mashing type? Oh, no confirm off the jabs.
Cornered. Ah, so unfortunate they missed that meaty, and now Beer Pal's got Oki. What's it gonna be?
Oh, that. Speaking of mashing, some big plus frames there.
Not a reversal.
The non-invincible EXDP, but
never mind. Who said she needs an EXDP? She already got one. Oh,
good react. Mistime meaty though. Oh, going for the Dizzy a little too far.
Trying to get the hell out of there. Will you be able to? No, I was gonna say maybe you could route into level 2 here, but not quite. The chip is racking up, but you're gonna mash after that. Yeah, I don't think that's plus.
No, I think it's definitely minus for the, what was that, the lighter, the medium version? Definitely minus.
I think even in Burnout, I think it's like -1.
Nice. The fireballs, I feel like Beer Pal's in a bit of like, when you play Chun, you're kind of just in this habit of throwing fireballs in neutral. Like you feel like you're kind of untouchable, but Stinky Steve utilizing Lily's anti-fireball tools, but getting beat up in the corner right now. There's the fake instant overhead.
Oh God, now you're in Burnout Lily pressure. Oh no!
Ooh, you gotta
what
hit
a
confirm those.
Mistake by Stinky Steve, and now this is probably gonna be like, I can't see the line of how they secure victory here. Yeah, gonna be tough.
A little slow on the reaction.
They were burned out.
Oh yeah, you're right. No DI, yeah.
They couldn't do nothing, and they didn't have any meter. That was it. Okay, you know, Jamecrofts and chat, let's do this. We're gonna do throwing spaghetti at the wall style, like patch ideas. How about every stock Lily has makes her walk 10% faster?
That'd be kind of cool, to be honest. Yeah, it's like the wind is powering her up.
Like, I don't know if it's a good idea. What if they did it?
That's the kind of thing that they do in like the last patch of the game, you know?
Yeah.
Like when
It's
games
an
been out
Omega
for
mode.
a few years, they just start going crazy.
At 3 stocks, she gets a double jump. Now we're talking.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, nice. And we're mixing in the throw on these plus frames. Yeah.
Again, not a reversal.
Beer Pal's offense, though. Keeping it nice and solid here.
Oh, yeah! Dude, that's why JD said earlier that might be the best move in the game, and that's exactly why. The on-reaction to the Kokoken nearly killing Chun-Li, but isn't going to be enough for Steve. Scary. She still struggles so much in the neutral here. Oh, my God.
That was so good! The walk-up, slightly delayed. I think everyone expects down fierce there. The down fierce was so represented by Stinky Steve, so... Very nice, mixing in the SPD.
That was great. Well played there from Stinky Steve. I love the reactions to the Kokoken with the EX Spire. Dude, it's so funny. I've been playing so much Grand Blue lately. It's like, oh my God, you can like throw somebody on Wake Up in this game. Like, it's an option.
What a world. What a world.
Man, for those of you who don't know the actual number, in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, on Wake Up, you have 9 frames of throw protection. And so, like, they gotta wait. They gotta really hold that.
I wonder what that is compared to Third Strike, because Third Strike kind of had a lot, too.
Third Strike, I think it's... Well, in Third Strike also, I think it has the... And I don't think Grand Blue has this. I actually haven't labbed it myself. But in Third Strike, I'm pretty sure if you hit a button on Wake Up, you lose your throw protection.
Yeah. Third Strike, it's 6 frames.
Yeah, still less. Like, and Third Strike has quite a bit, but that's also why you see so many tick throws in Third Strike.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Weird, right? It's
yeah. I remember Super Turbo had a ton too. Super Turbo had like a buttload.
Super Turbo did not have a buttload of throw protection on Wake Up.
Yeah, it did. It did.
No, I was saying if it did not, it would actually be like not a video game.
Well, yeah, because you can't tech. Yeah.
And then even then, that's just everybody does meaties into tick throw that you can't deal with, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my boy T-Hawk, he's thriving, man.
I did like the idea of at 3 stocks, she auto guards fireballs because the wind blows them away. It's like Kushala and Monster Hunter. They're both Capcom games. They can do that.
Yeah, it would be cool if she got like a passive buff from having wind, like it wasn't just for spending.
That would be cool.
You know, it's like
it'd be like Q.
Yeah, like Q. That's true.
People love Q. You know what's so funny is that like the casual audience, and by casual audience I mean me, age 14, like loves Q and thinks he is so sick. Where in actuality, he's just really cool aesthetically. A character who just gets that beefy and that's their gimmick is like such a not good idea. I feel like to put in a fighting game.
I mean, I don't think that they thought about Taunt being part of his game plan. I don't think they
thought about Q at all. Ish doesn't work.
Maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. That game's pretty interesting.
It's very interesting. I always Ultra David always very famously says that he's very convinced that Q's back heavy roundhouse not comboing into slaps is a bug. And I totally see that because like how the hell else is Q supposed to combo into like heavy slap? And why the hell is back roundhouse cancelable and causes a knockdown?
Yeah, I never actually thought about that. That's a good point.
But we do have our next match. Already stepping up here. It's going to be JD, our lovely local TO. Potentially on their last week of playing Kenneth because they are thinking they're going to get into Master soon. They've been on like
grind. Nice.
And we got Miss Every Shot. Oh, I think I typed I shot. I'm so sorry.
Is that like you miss every shot?
Oh! Guess I never miss, huh? We got Miss Every Shot. On Ryu, oh god, they have been donked by the jump. A heavy punch. Okay.
Yeah, that's the real Yoga Sniper right there.
By the way, gotta shout out that Miss Every Shot on that new Challenger swag, entering a ladder tournament. I'm a fan. Get some games in.
Yeah, that is pretty hype. I wonder if this is like an alternate. It could also be a platform thing, you know, like if you
potentially
play on PS5. Does that stuff carry over? I don't even know.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if like your Capcom ID is like universal nowadays, but JD generally has been in control of this. Going to be able to land that. Did not build level 3. I think they were anticipating. And then the slight delay into the back throw. JD going to cleanly pick up a game for themselves.
Yeah, the hot shot boots.
Dude,
yeah, someone asked me the other day, they were like, why do you think, you know, Ryu is like, stereotypically, he's like the epitome of like solid gameplay, right? He's supposed to be the footsies, the fireball, anti-air type character. But in this game, you kind of got to go a little ham. Yeah. In this game, Ryu is a gorilla.
Well, I kind of feel like that is, like for Ryu, that is dependent on how real is you just throwing light Hadouken, heavy Hadouken, and having a DP in this game? For
Not
like,
very, yeah.
How much does he just play? Like in Super Street Fighter 4, Ryu was solid as hell, right? Like because light fireball, heavy fireball, and DP were really good.
Yeah.
I think in Ultra though, he actually had to go a little bit more ham, like because that wasn't cutting the mustard.
This is not looking too good for our hero Ryu here.
I appreciate, though, that every shot, you may have gone down to the quick 2-0 against JD, but two things. One, JD's a gamer. And again, You on that new challenger swag, hopping in, getting some games in, I respect it 1,000%. What I would say here every shot, if you are listening to my voice right now, is I very much respect you cycling the defensive options on Wake Up, right? We saw a couple Wake Up parries, we saw some mashing, we saw some Tekken. I do think genuinely the number one thing, and it's hard to explain to people how big of a deal this is, especially when you're starting out or learning a new character or whatever. If you let people just jump in on you, they are going to run all over you. They are going to, see blood in the water. If you're fighting Daigo, and Daigo feels like he can just start jumping in on you, that man is holding 9, and he's going to jump in on you over and over again and steal turns and get plus frames, and, that lets rounds run out of control, right? So at a basic level, sometimes it's important to just remember, that's why everyone yells that you need to anti-air people in Street Fighter. Because, if you don't, neutral, doesn't exist yet. It is such a, they're just going to jump at you kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's true. It's an easy trap to fall into, to be like, well, I know the right way to play Street Fighter, so surely my opponent will just play the right way. And that includes not jumping.
Yeah,
Street Fighter, you're not supposed to jump. You're not supposed to mash super in random times. And if you let the opponent get away with those things, then a good player is going to abuse that.
It's one of those things that, again, this was another hashtag content idea I had, is just how much invisible information there is in fighting games sometimes, where when you're watching two top players play and neither of them are jumping, it's because they're both scared. They have both represented that they're not going to let that happen. So, they know they have to do some other shit to make that occur. Dude, one of the weirdest things while we're waiting, I think Strawberry's going to be stepping in here next, that I read about just the other day, because I was looking something up about the Hokuto no Ken fighting game, which is everybody's favorite totally busted Kusoge, right? And I was looking things up about it, and there is a bug in that game that I've never heard of before that I think explains a lot for how people play, that if you do a bounce combo and then the combo ends, right? You do a very, very long combo and then it ends for whatever reason. If on your wake up, you DP, from my understanding of this bug, again, it's super confusing. If you DP the person who was attacking you, what is their equivalent of Guilty Gear tension gets so out of control that if you hit them, they will instantly gain full meter for both boost and super gauge immediately. Which is a weird bug that apparently happens. And I learned about that, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. That's why everybody, when a bounce combo ends, they just don't do anything. They just stand up and they just let themselves die. Because apparently, if you hit them, all their meter explodes and they start going off. Super weird.
Oh, so is it it's like a comeback mechanic? They're
it's a bug.
This guy. Okay, it's not intended. They're not well, this guy was just comboed for 10,000 hours. Oh wait, but it's the other way around, huh? It's the person who was landing the combo gets all the meter.
Yes, from my understanding. Again, it is one of those weird things that I'm learning about, and I'm trying to understand it. And I was gonna actually ask some people who may know people who play Hokuto no Ken and be like, "What the hell is this?" Because apparently it's super important, and it's really informs how people have to play Hokuto no Ken. And it's something I've never heard of before. So again, it's one of those invisible things in fighting games where if you don't know that exists, you're gonna jump in and you're gonna, dude. It's like that with a lot of Kusoge where you just don't. There's no bugs in HNK. I know Infil. Infil, have you ever heard of that bug before? You wrote the damn glossary. Do you know anything about that? What a wild game. That is always one of those games everyone always tells me, Bones, we got to do a tournament for that, or we got to stream it. It's that game is so hard. I don't know if you've tried to play it.
I've done a ton of videos that are the most stupid infinite combos or touch of death combos, and people are always bro, HNK, the dribble combos. I'm those are hard actually. The stuff I'm doing is a lot easier than that, so I haven't cracked that nut open just yet.
Dude, apparently the arcade version of HNK, it doesn't work in the console versions. There is a bug that if you DP in a certain way as Ray has a pretty Street Fighter-ass DP, right? It just hits a bunch of times. It's like Ken's DP. If you DP in a certain way where you boost and then do it, the DP never ends. So you will boost forward, you hit them, and then you just leave the screen and he's still DPing and you're just going and you are just gone.
that's a hell yeah type moment right there.
Dude. Damn. If someone actually did that, I would freak out. Hey, we got a Manon. We got Strawberry. Strawberry has always been a strong contender in these here back alley burnout tournaments. And then we've got Hyperal Guard again on the Lily. That's 2 Lilies, dude.
Yo, I'm digging the strawberry colored curls here on Manon. Ooh, footsies. With Punish City, but a Bare jab that was not a real setup there. Ooh.
Oh, that's always like F in the chat a little bit, I feel like, when Manon gets stuck.
Until that jump, we were looking at the classic patient grounded footsies that Guilty Gear is known for.
But then the Hyperal guard jumped and then Strawberry's anti-air lost. Like, it was mistimed a little bit, but it's always one of those like,
don't question it. Oh, yeah, that is the thing about canceling into the windstock charge. You can fake them out with the empty charge, but yeah, it's kind of putting yourself in a bit of a guessing game there.
Yeah. It's always RPS. It's just whether or not you really want to go for it as Lily. Oh, what a buffer drive rush. Thoroughly stopped. That was beautiful from Strawberry.
Yeah, great presence of mind and then getting the perfect confirm to get the kill there. But yeah, Lily down fierce, actually a pretty cracked normal.
It's a good button. Again, like, I feel like if Lily had just a little bit more walk speed, her footsies would actually be like so strong. Because, oh my god, backdashing through that. Actually got a punish. Could have crouched fierce, I think, into potentially like a heavy store.
You know what's on my patch wish list, by the way?
What?
Apropos of nothing. I think they should just make SPD throw invincible.
You know, I'm
because you can do it manually with like the jump cancel thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, just give it to them. Like, don't lock it behind.
Oh, dude, the drive rush. That was actually footsies. That counter hit. That grabbed the normal. I would be okay with that, I think. Especially just because it makes command grabs stronger. And I actually don't... Am I totally dumb in thinking there's not many super strong command grabs in this game?
Well... You know, I don't think they need to give that change to every command grab.
Yeah, okay.
I think they just need to give it
Just
to SPD ones.
Okay.
But yeah, you're kind of right. I would just be worried that if a non-slow grappler had that, it might be a little too good to do like empty jump command throw and not be able to get thrown.
How about they all get throwable except Geef? Yeah, that sounds more like the actual patch.
I know. They're not letting my man thrive.
Then Geef has to pay for his crimes.
Play footsies with sweep. I love Lily's sweep too.
It's a good sweep. Oh, the hold and the release. Dude, that is so tricky.
You know, you're almost putting yourself in burnout, but at the same time, I do respect the reversal to say, get off me. Oh, but see, you're right back in there. You're right back in this tricky situation. Be careful.
Ooh, Donk. If that was buffered into heavy store, that actually would have been it. We're playing a little bit of footsies.
We are seriously, definitely, you know, like you were saying earlier, like tentative to
jump.
Look at the perfect parry. Are you going to make this count? Goes for a reset there.
I don't think CA would have killed with the perfect parry scaling. No, actually, with the drive gauge, they have it potentially could have if they went for max extension. From downtown, but they're not strong enough. They're going to spend the last little bit of drive gauge to deny the plus frames.
Yeah, having level 3 here is... No!
You know, I gotta say, that actually wasn't that crazy of a DI given the options Strawberry was representing, right? Because that was going to beat Stand Roundhouse. That was going to beat the tournament winner, the Manon Mallet Smash that she did. That was going to beat Sweep. Like, that would have beat a lot of stuff.
Smash.
It's Mallet Smash.
It might have been a little iffy to go for a non-cancelable normal there, but obviously... The power of retrospect. Oh, you were going for the hype neutral jump body splash combo. I love that.
We talk about how they DI'd after that just as let's be honest, that was a little bit of an autopilot DI for if they try to DI my store, I'll hit them back. And it happened to work as Strawberry pressed the button.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you get lucky. With these jumps for Hyperal guard not working out at this point. And I really respect the jabs there. And don't even think about pressing DI.
Yeah, just keeping them locked down. I always respect it. Chad, what's your just total throw it at the wall? I don't even know if this is a good idea, patch idea for the next Street Fighter 6 patch. Again, I'm locking it in. Mine is every stock Lily has, she should walk 10% faster.
Both of ours are Lily related, huh? Because, yeah, mine's the SPD thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that, I think. I'd be interested to see how it shakes out, right? Like, it might actually not be that huge in the grand scheme. I think it would just be a nice, almost quality of life thing.
Yeah, it honestly is quality of life because it's just so annoying when you empty jump and then you get thrown when you're doing SPD. Right. I just hate it.
Nice. Quick little meaty. I think I like the way Strawberry played that. That was a lot more almost conventional and like airtight, right? Like they were just like, all right, fine. If you're going to try to jump all the time, I'm just going to meaty you and I'm going to wait to anti-air. Like,
yeah, it definitely seems like Hyperal Guard has like a plan for neutral, but when Strawberry is playing this solid and shutting down these approaches, not able to check the drive rush that time though.
Give Lily and Kim an invul DP if they spend a resource. Dude, imagine if Kim had to use a spray can to DP. That would actually be so funny.
I do like Hyperal Guard. Oh, would not punish. No, that's like minus 500.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hyperal Guard is going to a few different pokes here. Lily has a lot of pokes that are not down fierce. We got stand roundhouse, back fierce, stand medium punch. So yeah, now that the jumps are just getting shut down, I think Hyperal Guard's, yeah, see, you're going to have to figure out another way to get things started here on the ground.
I think Hyperal's not really profiting enough from their crouch heavy punches. Sometimes, you know, it sucks, but hit confirming it is something you kind of have to be ready for as Lily on the second hit, just to either get heavy store or a drive rush extension, because if you're just kind of tagging them with crouch heavy punch occasionally, the math isn't really going to shake out in your favor very well.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing on that one, and Strawberry pushing to this dangerous corner DI situation. You really got to watch out. Hyperal Guard got some meter again, though.
Let us drive rush while holding down back? Hell no.
Okay, we got the confirm, not going to kill, but you're getting close to Burnout, man. These Mario Kart double dash gets thrown, and then the jab.
Mario Kart double dash gets thrown.
That's what we're going for after that knockdown. Got to hit him with the double dash.
Baby Park looking ass.
Now, the chat might disagree with me with this assessment, but I think Hyperal Guard could be doing more DIs here. You see how much Strawberry? Oh, you know.
Crofts, you got hit.
I know, I got hit right there, man. But Strawberry's going for so many far roundhouses. All right, this is going to hurt.
It's going to hurt, but more importantly, give Strawberry all this drive gauge to extend their own offense, which is so important for Manon, right? Like, lets her keep up real Oki. Oh, that's going to beat the anti-air attempt. They went for up kick.
Wind's gathering here.
The storm is approaching. What a trade.
Okay, big chance here. Oh, didn't chase the back roll. Nice confirm.
Easy.
Strawberry gonna take it.
Easy. Locking it up. Strawberry with the 2-1. Shout out to Hyperal Guard. Did manage to take a game off Strawberry. Again, Strawberry, always a strong contender. And these
Dude, that Manon outfit is so godlike.
It's great. A lot of the new costumes.
I think that's probably my favorite alt in the game.
Really?
Or my favorite of the costume threes, that is.
You know, it's like such a weird thought is that I like a lot of the, like, DJ Costume 1 might still be one of my favorite outfits in the game. I like DJ's first outfit. Like,
I really don't like DJ Costume 2. I don't think his retro looks good in this game.
You know, some people like it, and that's fine. I think it looks, a little weird.
Yeah, it does look a little weird to me.
It's just, I don't know. DJ's he's got a very angular face. Like, and I feel like, frankly, I just think putting more features on him makes him look better. Like, it's almost like you hide the fact that he looks like he could cut a block of cheese on his face. He needs
some Christmas ornaments. Yeah, decorating, yeah.
His costume 3's cool, though.
Yeah, I like the costume 3. It's got disco ball energy, yeah.
Yeah, GG's there. I would not be surprised if we saw Strawberry climb very far in tonight's ladder, because that is they are consistent placer. Really quick, let's look at the standings, y'all. Whoa, it's something that we can see on a live update over on StarGG. We've got Smoke Rodeo currently sitting on a 5-0, as well as Stinky Steve. Smoke and Stinky Steve currently sitting at a 5-0. Again, you only have to play 5 games to qualify for top 8. That does mean that they both have an undefeated record at 5 points apiece. They could only be usurped by someone who gets some sort of combination of 6 points, or if there's a tie and someone has 5 points but more games, right? Then they could get placed in but so right now they're both resting on it. But okay, so Strawberry and Zyle actually above them. They both have a 6-1 record, which does put them above, right? That is the cutoff. They would have 5 points, but they have more games under their belt as a tiebreaker. We've got LMAO Kai right below that with a 6-2. Got to go to old Jukebox John, Resident Blanca Extraordinaire with a 4-1. Beer Pal sitting at 4-1. That was a Chun-Li player that we saw step up to the plate earlier. Then we've got Logic Error 5-2, Dragon Flare 4-2, Byronic 0 5-3. Our lovely TO JD sitting at a 3-2 record. Let's go ahead and really quick, we're gonna look at who has the most games. Whoa! Big shout out to Coric, sitting already at 9 games. It's only been open for an hour. Coric, good job.
9 times.
9 times. Pounding the pavement out there. Candidate sitting on 8 games themselves. Love to see people putting it on the ground. Got the classic Jimbo D Himbo sitting at 6 games.
We love to see it.
Sitting under their belt. We have got Flam sitting at a 6-game record. I think, Flam, who the heck were you playing tonight? You were playing... I forget, because they were not on the jury. Oh, I forget. I'm so sorry. Brain is pudding. Find out, smiley face? Fair enough. We'll see who it is. Flam sitting at a 2-4 record. Doink apparently is in the bracket, so if you don't know Crofts, the lore. Graham Toker's Doinkula. Fan favorite name, but also certified gamer, has been playing like a beast. And here they are. That's actually going to be them on Chun. They are currently undefeated in these here back alley burnouts. Flam on the Cammy.
Wait, undefeated, like first place?
First place.
In every...
Except for the ones they didn't enter.
Oh my god.
And they've been playing a bunch of different characters.
And young new challenger? Huh?
Well, I don't think they've played Chun in ranked.
Oh. Intriguing.
Intriguing to me.
Yeah, Chun versus Cammy. This can be a tough matchup because Cammy dive kick is like pretty annoying for Chun. You got to have like those really goated up kicks reactions.
Yeah, right. For sure. You know, it's funny. I feel like Doink is one of those testaments for like Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 6. It's such a system mechanics game, right? Obviously, all the characters have their own stuff, but like ultimately, if you've got solid neutral and DI game plans and like reactions and anti-airs, it can carry you pretty far away, no matter like what kind of character skin you're wearing, right?
Yeah, that is definitely true, and I think, you know, it's a testament that we've seen these characters that everyone says are like just so awful, can never win. And yet, like, you know, we got Zangief in Capcom Cup. Oh no.
Oh wait, Chansu.
The huge vertical hurt box there on Cammy dive kick coming back to bite her.
Trying to get over this fireball. The clap of my butt cheeks isn't letting me.
But yeah, we got Zangief in Capcom Cup. We got Ryu in Capcom Cup. We got 2 Dalsims. I mean, Dalsim is good. I don't think Dalsim's a low tier. I think he's pretty strong. But
I think he's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are making it work, and I think those system mechanics are a big part of it. Every character has access to really strong tools.
I think you know, a lot of people would agree that the sim is good, pretty darn good, right? Like probably just outside like the top cut, but like darn good.
I think he's top half for sure.
Oh,
and also I think Sim might beat JP. I think it might be JP's
really?
first matchup. Yeah.
Whoa, that's a hot take from you, Crofts.
It's
wow,
5-5 for sure. I think.
What a check on the spin knuckle. Yeah, that actually could have converted into level 3. That could have been the game, but Doink, I think, with a little bit of combo structure unfamiliarity. Oh, that's good. No, that could have been CA. I might have actually killed. Oh, check on the drive rush.
I like the jab check.
Don't spin knuckle. Avoid the temptation. Oh, gonna get the leg with the crouch medium kick. Doink. Gonna take the first game.
Yeah, Chun looking light on her feet right now, utilizing that movement.
She is pretty damn fast. Yeah, against spin knuckle. I feel like the speediness of whatchamacallit, Chun, makes it so that like the speediness of her buttons makes checking spin knuckle a little bit easier than some other characters. Just because a lot of her stuff like her crouch medium kick is so fast on startup, it's not going to be like a scrambly kind of trade with it. It's usually going to beat it if you just react to it.
Wow, jabs into dash up throw. Yeah, you can see Doinkula looking a little scared to anti-air here, but just holding this down, man.
Holding it down. Flam going for a lot of throw and a drive rush, and it's one of those things that I feel like they should be able to meaty off that, and I think they know they should, but they just keep mistiming it, and Doink is going to keep mashing on wake up until they time it correctly.
Yeah, you're going to have to prove that your setups are real here. Ooh, the whiff dive kick. Yeah, it kind of just seems like Flam is struggling in neutral. whiffing spin knuckles, whiffing dive kicks.
Ooh, going in, but actually, yeah, it was probably a plus situation for Chun. Cannon strike like that tends to not be super plus. A little bit of a desperation DI potentially. Okay, hit the dome.
Chance getting close to the corner. Ooh. Oh, these whiffs are getting me.
Okay. Go on.
Half screen DP like it's super turbo. Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, like I said, Chun's got fast buttons. I mean, that's kind of her thing, I feel like. If that's not, then what is?
Yeah, good buttons in general, for sure.
Going for the drive rush extension. A little bit of lightning legs. That's not a punish. Flam spending it all on the drive rush. You got to hope for a Hail Mary CA at this point.
Ooh, speaking of Hail Marys.
No, they just went for it. I mean, that would have chipped if they didn't CA back.
Yeah.
I think it was a train of thought. Flam, got to take the L there. Doink, got to move on 2-0 over Flamoctopus. I think, whatchamacallit, that was a good testament to, like, you know, it could be so annoying to get, I think, strike thrown by Cammy to death, right? It happens to all of us that sometimes you just do that. But in order to make that scary, she has to also scare you off of her strikes, right? She cannot just pick away at you with throws. She's going to lose if she's, like, scrambling and throwing constantly. You need to keep people a little bit more locked down with her and actually, like, convert into her higher damaging stuff because, like, Cammy ain't too great in a slugfest. She really doesn't want to just be going, like, blow for blow randomly. It won't work out well.
Right. I also just think that the neutral was an issue there. Doinkula really outplaying in the neutral. A lot of it just by walking back. You know what I mean? Like, walking back is pretty darn strong if the opponent is going to end up whiffing stuff. They're going to end up taking unnecessary risks trying to close the gap. So nice control of neutral there.
Yeah, dude, and especially a character like Chun. Chun can walk backwards, dude. That always just reminds me of how freaking fast Sakura walked back in Street Fighter V. It was like the most frustrating thing because, like, airtight sequences on the rest of the cast just did not work on Sakura because she would just be gone like by the time it came up. And I forget who it was. I think it was Brian F who was fighting a Sakura, and he got so mad at her back walking out of something, and he just freaked out. It was like, see that? She fucking gallops. She's galloping out. She's a horse. And it was like in the middle of like a pretty serious tournament setting, and it killed me.
Did you see that video that's been making its way around the internet of the 1990 like 5 or something, really old? I guess when did Tekken 3 come out? 96. Anyway, it was like the Tekken 3. It was this invitational that they showed on TV. Whoa. Ryan Hart was there and 3 other guys from different countries.
I have not seen this.
It's a really sick video just as like a throwback, but I think it was the Japanese player played Heihachi, and I swear to God, just like ran away for like long strings of time, won like a bunch of rounds by timeout. Because this was, you know, I think we knew about like KBD and like crouch canceling, sidestep canceling backdashes too. Like, we knew about that stuff, but I don't think the developers fully understood the implications of how powerful it is to be able to move backwards that quickly. Dude. But the other funny thing about that game is, like, everything just kills. It's kind of like Super Turbo. Like, 1-2 in that game does, like, 25%. And, like, and there was an Eddie player who would do, like, one move that would knock down and then just hit the opponent OTG or whatever you want to call it in Tekken, and it would do, like, 50%. Yeah,
that's man, those old games, man. It's like, I'm telling you, these kids nowadays. We commentated a Karnov's tournament together not that long ago.
Yeah,
and it's like people nowadays don't realize how silly fighting games were back then. Like, it was, you almost gentleman agreement to actually play them. You know what that reminds me of is the, oh my god, we have a Cammy mirror also. It's gonna be Flame Octopus.
Bro, what is the smile?
That was good.
Creepy smile.
And this is gonna be Coric, who I believe is also Gav, if I'm not terribly mistaken.
Right,
oh my god, did we just trade standing medium kicks?
Staying on the setup here. Ooh, speaking of trades.
This is not the content
are you a fan of the removal of the priority system? Now you can trade with different strengths. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. I think it works in this game. You know what's funny is that somebody asked me that question like very early on. I was like, I don't know. I haven't played the game yet. Like, I don't know how it's gonna work. Right? Like in Third Strike, it's a nightmare because of how many like disjointed lights there are in that game. it means that some matchups like 12 Chun-Li just don't work because like his buttons don't interact with hers in any way I think that works. In this game, I think it generally makes sense because the hitboxes were designed by humans.
Right.
How about you?
Well, I wasn't like the biggest 5 gamer, so I'm not intimately familiar with like the feeling of crush counter heavies and stuff destroying your pokes. Like, I know that's like PTSD for a lot of people, but it doesn't really affect me in that way. So I don't have like a strong opinion about SF5 priority system, but this game just works more similarly to games that I'm familiar with, so I like it.
You have to keep in mind the reason the priority system was so important in 5 is because frame data mattered so much more in that game, where it's like, I do this, which means me +2, and now this medium punch will come out in 4 frames, meaning you cannot like mash out of it in this situation, right? This game is so much fuzzier with the defensive options you have that it's not as... Right, you're not in jail like you used to be.
Right, I mean, this game has perfect parry, so like...
It's got perfect parry, it's got DI, it's just got like... It also doesn't have as loopable easy plus pressure a lot of the time. But Flam here on a huge life lead. That was definitely supposed to be a DP, but it came out okay. Sometimes you just got to mash jab and pray.
Jab's a pretty good move.
Disagree. Next point.
If you got a 4-framer, it is pretty good.
Somebody get this man off the mic. Saying such ridiculous opinions. Yeah, so I mean, like, because I think it's always important whenever there's something like that in a game that you have to recognize as a part of a whole, right? It's never going to be the one defining thing of a game outside of truly wacky, silly mechanics. Like, off the top of my head, JoJo's Heritage to the Future having free guard cancels sure does define some of those matchups. Like,
that's true. Are you good at that game? Do you know how?
Hell no! That game's hard.
Yeah, it actually, like, BMBs in that game are hard for like 3/4 of the cast.
Oh, huge DP. Flam. So we did see them step up. They got a little bit beat up by Dink just 1 game ago, but Flam redeeming themselves a little bit here, trying to put a W on the board on the stream.
I would like to see it.
Okay, that's going to punish that. Yeah, that's kind of the risk of throwing out like stand heavy kick in this matchup in particular. It is so die kickable.
Yeah, Cammy, she can be pretty hard to stop in neutral. She does. Ooh, like we talk a lot about the mental stack in this game, and characters who have stuff like dive kick, they just have like an additional option to add on top of it.
Yeah, it's just another thing you have to be scared of, and it's like such a simple option for Cammy. Obviously, it can get blown up by a couple different things, but it tends not to be like the riskiest thing for her to throw out. And that should be a full extension. Should have charged that DP. Could have gone into level 3 potentially. Gav's got a chance, but that is going to be a DP. Nice anti-airs from Flam overall in that set. Really showing, like, I think that was a great set to pick on Flam here for a little bit, right? Because Flam is a homie of mine. He's also part of the Bald FGC Jamcroft, so he's allowed to be here. And one of the big things is that for those of you who maybe are like learning Street Fighter 6 or learning new characters, Flam, frankly, wasn't doing the biggest optimalist combos in that situation, right? But, yes, also, Flam looks eerily like Crofts. This is true. They have been mistaken for you many times.
Way.
They do. I can show you a picture of him, and you'll go, that's what he looks like. What was I going to say? So, I really think that held it down there for Flam was anti-airs. Genuinely was probably 50% of their damage, it felt like, in every round. And just generally pretty safe neutral, right? They weren't really sending it. I don't think we saw a single hooligan. They were just chilling. They were hitting buttons. They were doing some dive kicks and jump-ins. And that was it, right? You can keep a very simple game plan. And oh my gosh, all the bones coming in. And it really takes you the distance, right? Dude, I had who did I just have on commentary? And I forgot to tell them about like the bone throwing on the channel. And someone got a big bone and everyone started freaking out. They were like, what is that? What is happening?
What does it mean, the big bone?
Like, what is going on? Nobody's gotten a big bone yet. People be trying their best.
They're fishing for it.
Also, everyone on YouTube, how's it going? Lonely Gamer, I see you. G-Fork, I see you as well. Hope everyone's doing well. If you came over from Jamcroft's YouTube as well, because I know he's been streaming there, hope everyone's been having a fun time. So just so y'all know, the latter part of the tournament closes in 12 minutes. And then we move on to the top 8. So we're going to take a short break after that. And then we will get into the real for real. with a cherry on
And
top.
remind me how it works again. So are the top 4 records go to winner's side, or does everyone goes to winner's side?
Top 4 records go to winner's side. Bottom 4 records go to losers. If there is a tie for the record, you either get into top 8 or to be in like the bottom or lower half, we do the God's Garden. We make it a single limb 1-to-1 match to see who gets
Let's
in.
go.
Which, for the record, is some of the funniest content that has ever happened. Like the one time it happened before. But just taking a quick peek. So Strawberry is actually leading the pack right now with a 7-1 record. What a glow up for Strawberry. And then Smoke, Rodeo, Stinky Steve, Zyle, and are currently holding it down for like that's our top 4 right now. I'm pretty sure if I'm reading this correctly. Pretty locked in. And then we have Beer Pal, LMAO Kai, Byronic 0, Logic Error, and Jukebox John hanging out right below them. It looks like the cutoff.
Doinkula. Could this be the first time Doinkula doesn't win?
Well, Doinkula is currently at a 1-0 record. Unless they manage to get 4 games in 10 minutes, they might not be able to get into time.
Tragic. I wonder if something came up.
Very well could have been. I know they're in chat, so I don't know if Doink. Maybe they're just taking it easy tonight. Very possible. We do have a hype match coming up here next, though. This is going to be Jukebox John, the most electrifying Blanca on this coast. I say that. I have no idea what coast Jukebox John lives on.
We're on the digital coast. We're on the coast of, oh God, I forgot. Metro City. I was like, where do they live in Street Fighter? The coast of Metro City.
Is Metro City in, I mean, I don't know. Oh, no, it has water. Do we know where Metro City is geographically?
Ellis Island. Yeah, it's like fake New York.
I'm not a League of Legends player. What did I say that sounded League of Legends? What happened? What did I did I say famous League of Legends quote of "It's me, I'm Jinx"? Wow. Like what did I say?
Wow. That impression was crazy, bro. You should like do cameos or something.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Yeah, this guy does Jinx impersonations. Hi, I have guns and like the police, I think. I don't know.
Wait, what? You not watch Arcane?
Oh, it's LMAO plus. What's a Maokai?
Maokai is he is a tank from League of Legends.
Why
You
do you
gotta
know
watch
that?
Arcane though, bro. Arcane is an insanely good show.
You know what's so funny is I've heard a lot of people say Arcane is a good show, including people who don't like League of Legends, and then I've heard the opposite about the Dota show from both parties, where everyone says it
There's
sucks.
a Dota show?
There was. People said
What
it
the
sucked.
hell? When did this come out?
I think it came out like the same time. I could be terribly wrong.
Oh, you're right. Dota Dragon's Blood. What the hell? I've never heard of this in my life. What the hell?
I've heard it's not good. Obviously, I could just be a couple of people that I know, but
Oh, and it was also Netflix. Wow, that's crazy. What the hell?
oh, you're in Kentucky, Jukebox John. You're allowed to be on a coast. You can informally be the in coast.
I'm like trying to think, is Kentucky on the Mississippi? I guess not. It's too far east, huh?
So wait, is it like Lamaukai? Is that how it's pronounced then? Would that be the League of Legends approved? Okay. What did I say? Lamaukai? That's pretty funny
I don't
though.
know.
Come on.
I've forgotten already. But seriously, Bones, you gotta watch Arcane.
All right.
You gotta like it's. Did you
Oh!
watch Blue Eye Samurai, by the way?
I did not. Dude, I'm bad at watching shows.
We were talking about animated shows. I think last time I was here, so I was just curious.
You know what I have been watching lately, which has been a riot? Me and my girlfriend have been watching a lot of the old Yu-Gi-Oh show, and it is so
Sub or dub?
Dude, of course we're watching the dub. What do you think this is?
You got to. You
It's
got
so
to.
damn funny, and like there is the actors, the voice actors and voice actresses in this show randomly just chew the hell out of the scenery and are just losing their minds, and it's the funniest shit I have ever heard.
I don't know how I didn't understand when I was a kid that Kaiba is like one of the greatest characters in fiction.
Kaiba is so goddamn funny. Like
He's actually like the best part of season 1, and I had no clue when I was a kid. I was just like, yeah, I hope Yugi wins, but now I'm like, bro, Kaiba is the goat. Just let him monologue more.
My favorite thing about Kaiba in that show is that whenever he is fighting a villain, he learns nothing throughout the fight and beats them. Like.
He's like, well, I guess I drew blue eyes.
He's just, they're like, Kaiba, you have to be nicer. No! And then he wins and walks away. Like,
tears up their cards, yeah.
It's amazing. Anyway, Jukebox John versus Hyperal Guard. This might be our last match of the ladder phase. Hyperal Guard with the Lily. I know there are some Hyperal Guard fans in the chat. And Jukebox John, again, our resident Blanca gamer.
Yeah, this matchup can be slightly annoying. But the nice thing is, like, if you got the DP reactions, it can be pretty good for stopping Blanca Ball. But otherwise, Blanca Ball is kind of hard for her to deal with.
I also think jump back Blanca Ball can be really shitty for Lily because exactly like that, right?
Definitely true. Like EX Airball is like actually such a disgusting move.
It is so gross. I think in the next patch, if they genuinely make it -3 on block, I think everyone will go like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, he kind of needs it, but at the same time, like, no one else in the game has something like that.
I like the Drive Rush Amazon River run there to kind of keep Lily in check. That will stop her from doing full screen stores. It's like his I don't have charge and I need to stop Lily now called JG Wentworth.
That was a pretty epic block on the cross-up hop there.
Up DP. Pretty even life, all things considered, unless you check the Drive Rush. I love the reactions from Hyperal Guard. The T-Hawk squat.
We were talking about the the mental stack, and it can be pretty scary against Blanca when you're like outside of range of all your pokes. You're like, well, okay, he's gonna Blanca Ball, he's gonna DI, he's gonna Drive Rush. It can be really hard to respond to all the options. So great defense there by Hyperal Guard.
I like that as a response to Blanca Ball. It does lose to some things that Blanca can do for sure, but unless you have to start forcing him to do those options after a blocked ball, and like if he just lets you take your turn back by doing Windstock Spire after his Blanca Ball, it's a W for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woo!
Ooh, look at this, man.
I'll stop that.
Ooh, needed to do EX there. I think not paying attention to the number of stocks.
You're done for the day, Sauce? Yeah, I hope you had a good time. Wow. DP, huh?
I think that was a missed input there.
Oh, dude, you went the wrong way. This girl needs glasses.
Uh-oh. It's a little bit scary going for these block strings against a level 3 stock Blanca.
Little scary, right? Oh my god, the whiff Blanca Ball. That's actually like the worst case scenario sometimes for a normal air Blanca Ball is for it to whiff. It feels like Blanca's recovers immediately.
Personally, I think a good route to victory here for Jukebox John would be level 2. Level 2 is actually...
Nice.
You don't see that move every day.
Yeah, the Jukebox John using level 2, I think would really immediately be so helpful. I mean, there's a reason why, people say as a meme that Blanca doesn't have a level 3, right? He's kind of like Rashid,
right.
Where it's like his level 2 just comes up so much. It is such a strong option. And someone get Lily some LASIK.
Yo, the air ball, man.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Nice.
That was a fast reaction, by the way.
All right, we got the SPD getting that big meter gain.
I'm trying to overextend the Naoki a little bit. That is a punish. Yeah, I was going to say, Jukebox John is addicted to these regular air Blanca balls. I would say as Hyperal Guard, you just want to block and punish. Keep it easy.
That missed input happens to me all the time where you accidentally do down forward fierce instead of down fierce.
Luckily, it still does a chunk.
This is a nice thing for Lily, too, is that because she has a body splash, she can, jump back or neutral jump from far away to bait out Blanca Ball.
Wow. Magnet hands. He was pretty far away.
That was the Marth throw from Melee.
Mina. Level 2? Okay. Make it happen.
Right, we got it. Our prayers have been answered.
Went a little wide. Is he trying to bait? Okay, hitting the deck. Gets a throw.
Okay.
All right, we got a throw. Unfortunately, maybe not totally worth the 2 bars, but... Nice, yeah. That is a really great option after that. Pretty hard for Blanca to stop. And we've only got one more round here. Potentially, Hyperal Guard can take a W off Jukebox John.
Yeah, Hyperal Guard's defense has been really great this match, I would say.
Dude, they're
dealing with the approaches from Blanca.
That's them in the back. They're holding the shield.
That's true. That's a good point, actually. The name applies. And see, stuff like this, not every player is going to shut down Blanca, but we do have a drop.
Yeah, that was, I wasn't sure if that was a drop or one of the most deranged resets I've seen in my whole life.
I think it was just a missed input on the quarter circle back punch there. Ooh, we're trying to poke.
That hit so meaty that might have actually not been punishable.
Really low on the body.
Let's see. Jukebox John has got 2 bars. Will they level 2 try to go in with a little bit of the row? Nice, yeah. Lily actually has great buttons to contest that if she can react to it.
Yikes. This is starting to look desperate here for Jukebox John with the knees to chesty.
My God, trying to contest it.
Doing the short block a ball. But wow, plus frames.
Pixels.
Yes, indeed.
Pixels.
You got meter to work with, don't forget.
Oh, the Amazon River Run just sending it. Oh my God.
This is nerve-wracking.
17 seconds on the clock. Jukebox John, I think a block ball would take it. Potentially even just a throw. Oh my God, just sending it again. Dude, the Amazon River overfloweth.
I think it's a good answer, low-key, because I think Hyperal Guard is just like reacting to the movement, like thinking like, oh, I bet that's Blanca Ball, pressing a poke.
Yeah, it's actually very difficult to check a YOLO River Run because it's just like such a good hitbox just flying at you on the ground.
Right. Oh, and we got the hit confirm off the counter hit. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. Blanca is awakening?
Hold on. Is he the storm that is approaching? I thought it was Lily.
Though. Plus frames here.
Plus frames again.
Plus frames again. You're going to have to respect it. I like going for normal throw there as well. Yep. Not applying too much risk there going for SPD.
Oh, got the trade. Oh, yeah. He's going for it again. This man cannot be stopped. He will air Blanca Ball.
Yeah, they're both. Neither one knows who's plus there. It's too hard to tell.
Ooh, goes for the low. The EX Blanca Ball. He's 2 plus, boy.
2 plus.
That feel went 2 plus. The EX. That's going to even it up. They both got CA, dude. Oh, no way. No way. You just did that.
Let's go.
Dude,
that was sick.
You know why we call it the tournament winner? Because it wins goddamn tournament.
It's 1-1, babe. We're going to the grid. We're going to the grid. Y'all turn down the hype levels. We're getting too excited.
God, that is so funny, dude.
Ooh, trading pokes.
Okay, gets the cross up. Actually going to be a great starter for Jukebox John. Not really been able to land a lot of just like consistent Blanca hits. That's really going to put a lot of damage on board.
We're shimmying around, man. Blanca's starting to... This is the Blanca we know and love.
He's starting to believe.
Ooh. He is, dude. He's seeing the code of the Matrix.
I was going to say, there's a 100% chance he Amazon River runs right now.
Yeah, you're getting a little predictable with those, but the punish wasn't huge. And now Hyperal Guard down to just a schmixel here.
Yeah, and that's going to be that. Jukebox John, only 1 more round. I think Guard has got to start getting a little bit more offensive. The slow paceness, I think, is starting to not pan out. Jukebox John has found some other ways to bait out Guard's good reactions in a way that's actually costing them like that.
And I think Guard is just a little bit overwhelmed here trying to stop all the jumps. You know, not a lot of anti-airs we're seeing.
Good punish. Oh, I think they were trying to bait a DP. 100%.
Yeah, trying to bait up ball. Yeah.
What's up ball?
Not much. What's up with you?
Oh. Dude,
yeah,
if Jukebox John aired through that, I would have screamed, by the way.
I've seen this problem from Hyperal Guard a few times of landing like 3 jabs into nothing. Lily can do EX Fire. She can do level 1, and it's really important to get those.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to get that many knockdown opportunities, but this is the opportunity to close things out for both players. We're in last game, last round.
Double Luigi to close out the ladder matchmaking portion of the night, everybody. Who are you fans of? Are you Jukebox John gamers, or are you Hyperal Guard, I don't know, guarders?
I am a Lily player myself, so I'm a little bit biased, but Jukebox John put on a real show last game, so I would like to see that continue.
Yeah, Hyperal here representing the Trogs here with the Seabats gamers.
Oh, no.
Huge pickup.
Missing those anti-airs, really painful. He said, uh-oh. Whoa, the panic.
Okay, level
nice.
a good combo in level 3 here actually kills. Is this it? I think it's barely not gonna.
Straight into it. Not gonna kill. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now CA is available for Lily as well.
Oh, no, you couldn't do that. You had to go straight into CA. No, you reacted wrong, even though you were so right. Jukebox John, gotta take that 2-1. The big heartbreaker there is had they recognized that situation and just did crouch heavy punch and buffered it into CA and busted it out, it would have totally killed. That would have been
it's tough because it's just such instinct, you know? You see it a million times. Yeah. You see them DI or crouch fierce. You just get so used to DIing it back. That was unfortunate.
But GG's to both of you. That was awesome. Jukebox John really coming back from the brink. That would look like that was signed and sealed. Yeah, and then they were like, you know what? I just remembered.
Hella over. Yeah, it was hella over for a second, but Jukebox John brought it all the way back. Good stuff.
And then we were so back, dude. They just had to remember that they are built different, and sometimes you just got to Amazon River Run and Blanca Ball. So what we're going to do, everybody, is we're going to start putting together the list of top 8, see if there's any tiebreakers that we actually have to play out. And while we're putting that together, we are going to take a quick break. We will be back in just about 5 minutes. So we'll plan to be back here about 8:39, 8:40-ish my time. Maybe a little bit before. You know how this is. I always just grab water and I'm back immediately. But we'll plan to be live again and running into our top 8 part of the bracket then. So everybody, if you want to grab a snack, grab a drink of water, this is the time to do so. Jam Crofts, as we always do, I'm going to throw you into the void very disrespectfully.
No. Yugi's grandpa, bro.
Wait, yeah, sorry, I already threw you in there. Dude, you know what's so cute? Random thing before we cut to break. So in season 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which has been absolutely killing me. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my whole life.
I've never made it that far.
Yugi dies. Yugi gets his soul stolen, and it's the funniest arc of all time. Because Yami Yugi loses a duel and screams, "No!" And then little Yugi gets ripped out of him. And when little Yugi gets his soul taken, he is on like the plaque thing of people who've gotten their soul taken, and he's doing the same pose as Grandpa. He's posted up the same way on the card, and it's like, that's pretty funny. Dude, this arc has had so many explosions. It's had Yami Yugi riding a horse. It is so stupid. It's Mach 9 dumb. Anyway, I'm going to throw you into the void. Like I said, you're going to be Grandpa. Make the Grandpa pose on the card. Do you remember what he's like?
Was he like this?
He was like that. So we'll catch y'all in just a little bit. I'm going to send Crofts out into the void. I'll send him to the Shadow Realm. We'll be back soon. Bye! And I will give you all some jams to listen to as well. Again, we'll be right back. Logic error. Thank you so much for the prime. Sorry, I am going to be right back. I'll be back in the water. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. All right, chat. What's up? Crofts, can you hear me?
Yes.
Very good.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Previously on you, dude. Yeah, I cannot stress enough just how funny this season is. It is like
I don't think I watched past season 2. I think that's all I've seen.
Well, because yeah, Battle City is like the big arc that a lot of people left off on, but like I'm telling you, it just gets funnier. There's a whole part where Kaiba had a duel guy on top of a plane that was about to crash. Like they've jumped 15 sharks, and I am here for it. Like It is so damn funny. Yeah, Flam got 10 games on the board, so we do have the top 8 of the bracket figured out. Let me pull it up here really quick, like. If it's already here. But just take a peek at the final standings as they were locked in. Your heart hurts not because you lost, but because you may never see such dumb greatness again. What, you mean in that last set, Hyperal guard? That was pretty good. That last set was pretty damn great.
Oh, that was a good set.
That was a great
Absolutely.
set. So taking a look here at the standings, it looks like I pull up brackets. It should be here. Yeah, it's already done. Look at that. Shout out to our lovely TO, JD, who's always helping run this whole operation in the background. I had to do it myself last time we commentated this last minute, and it scared the hell out of me. So I'm always very grateful that I have someone in the background doing it for me.
It's hard to do both.
It's so hard to do both. That's why, like, you always, like, dude, that's why also, even, like, streaming just in general and commentating is, like, kind of difficult on its own. Like, anytime, like, dude, the position you're in, I always love when people ask if I want to commentate something, because I'm like, dude, I'm just going to yell into a microphone. I don't have to care about
dude,
anything else.
I don't have to do anything over here.
Yeah, it's just like the best.
It's all handled.
Just
Look,
missed topic.
I'm so, like, laid back and comfy right now. I got a blanket on.
Dude! Holy shit. I actually just took my hoodie off because it's really hot, actually, here right now. It's been, it's been freezing the last couple days in Jersey. It was actually hailing just the other day.
Oh, snap.
Have you got any snow in Illinois?
Yeah, we've been getting flurries.
Oh, just flurries.
It pretty much all melts the second day, but we've been getting a little bit.
Got it.
But it's going to go down to single digits by the end of the week, so I'm dreading that.
Dude, it's always so funny. I feel like every year there's like this cycle, especially over here in Jersey, where people are like, dude, not a lot of snow this year. It's like January just started. We've got like 2 months where we're going to be hitting single digits, and it's going to be snowing. Like,
yeah, and end of year winter has been mild for like several years in a row now. It's always start of year winter is where the brutality is hiding.
Yeah. And then, dude, just a couple years ago in Jersey, we got like 3 or 4 feet of snow. And then like a month later, it had not melted, and we got like another 2 feet of snow.
Oh,
it's
my God.
Like, it snows a lot over here when it feels like it. It's kind of on and off. But to read out real quick who it is who made it into our top 8. Boom, boom, boom. Jukebox John is unfortunately just outside of the top 8. We do have Strawberry and Zyle. We're going to be facing off on the winner's side of the bracket. We then have Smoke Rodeo and Stinky Steve on the winner's side of the bracket. Dude, Lily Sweep? Can we say it?
Let's go, man. Let's go. That's what I like to see.
On the loser side of the bracket, we've got Byronic 0 going up against Logic Error. I don't think we have seen Logic Error on stream before. They did just drop the Twitch Primaroonie, so I am biased. For the record, it's that easy to bias my commentary. If you would like me to support a player, all you got to do is, either sub or gift a sub, and then you can totally sway my commentary. I'm easily bought out. I'm a sellout. And then we've got, okay, I'm going to say it right this time. We've got Lamau Kai. And now I realize I said LMAO Kai. It's like,
oh, I see.
I kind of said like they were the people who made Party Rock Kai.
Dude, bring back LMFAO, man.
They put out like 2 songs. They put out Party Rock, and then they said, we're sorry for making Party Rock. Like, those are like the 2 songs they put out.
Hell yeah.
But Beer Pal and Lamau Kai on the losing side of the bracket. Definitely a cool top 8. It seems like indeed Doink had something come up tonight, so they were not able to maintain their hashtag dominance over this year tournament.
That's the real sweep right there. Doinkula sweep.
Don't they hate each other now? I don't know anything about them. I'm not going to lie to you.
They're related. They're like uncle and nephew.
What? They are?
Yeah, the guys in LMFAO, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they really are, yeah.
This is going to sound weird. I feel like that's almost one of the, like, lamer relations you could have to a bandmate. Like, if it's like
if you're brothers, that's the classic.
Brothers is cool. If it, dude, dad and son, you still could potentially be a cool dynamic. Uncle and nephew is kind of like, who are you? Like, I feel like it's a little, I don't know.
But they're pretty close in age, I think. So I don't think it's not a father son level of age difference.
Interesting. Yeah, I actually don't know. Both related to Barry Bordy, so Nepo babies. Ah, Barry Gordy. Dude, wait, no, can we keep it on Barry Bordy? I like Barry Bordy. Dude,
I'm trying to. I want to see if I can hole in one remember their names. I think is it Red Foo and Sky Blue?
Whoa,
I think that's their names.
I
was a big LMFAO fan, apparently.
Apparently, Red Foo and Sky Blue, you got them.
Nailed it.
Damn.
Nailed it.
This guy's for real. You know what else is for real? Our first match of top 8, y'all. It is going to be Strawberry versus Xyle. It is going to be the Manon Mirror. I think these two have actually fought each other a lot in top 8s and in the ladder format in general. I want to say that Strawberry has typically come out on top, but I mean, it's a Manon Mirror. It can always be a little swingy.
I mean, in terms of the costume game, I mean, I just gotta say, well, there's one person who's really in the lead right now, but that might not come into play for the actual gameplay here.
I think this is one of those mirrors. Sometimes, Manon's medals are obviously important in every matchup, but I think sometimes she has to, it's not as big of a resource because she just might want to, loop her own Oki. What in this matchup specifically, it's whoever has the more medals is the better Manon. It's just an upgrade. What a great meaty to go for. Going to be able to easily react to the DI. Easy peasy.
And you're at 4 medals to 1. I mean, they're like real medals. They're like, this is the medal that you win for being good at Manon. And now you're at 5. This is a nightmare.
Fun fact, this is actually what Napoleon looked like IRL. No, this is what Napoleon looks like in Fate Grand Order.
Ooh, catching the jump start up. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
Oh, that time did not go for the safe one.
That one.
That's the second time Strawberry's done a wake-up DI, so I wonder if Xyle's going to be like, fine, and just meeting them with safe options now.
That actually said counter hit, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think at that point she's stuck no matter what. I think she went for the follow-up to Crouch Fierce, but I don't think she can DI back, even if she let it go. She would have gotten punish countered, actually. So I think in a weird way, that was actually the better move to let yourself get counter hit instead of punish countered.
Right, that makes sense.
Hot take, that's the best CA in the game. I don't think that's a hot take. You love the Lalas, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking just the cutscene, I think it's up there.
Yeah, no, we're not making a broski tier list about what's the best CAs mechanically. Just that's gonna do a lot.
It's gonna hurt. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
It's gonna hurt again.
Dude, one more and that's it. Yeah, just chilled that time.
I'm so scared of full screen sweep, man. You gotta watch out. It's so scary. You can see just crouching.
That thing is a jump scare. That's a summer thriller.
Oh, speaking of jump scares. Just staying back though, not
nice. Okay, still barely alive. Oh my god, I wonder if that was a CA pump. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, trying to react to something.
I think they went for command grab. I think they were actually just a frame late. Hard
it looked
to
like command
say.
grab startup.
Strawberry's gonna take the first. That's what I was saying, Smoke Rodeo. I was saying that she went for the follow-up to Crouch Fierce, but it didn't matter what she did. It was either DI was gonna punish counter or counter hit her. She just had to make a choice.
So Strawberry actually won that with the major medal disadvantage the whole
True.
game. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think Strawberry's been a little bit more in control in the Nooch in general.
And we got the Manon theme playing. I actually love this theme.
So do I. Her theme is goated. Her theme is genuinely in my top 3 for themes in this game. I like her theme.
I think my number one, the bias is coming out again. I think my number one's Lily, man. The Lily theme is hype.
Lily's brought my personal top 3. I feel like I think of Ryu and Ken before I think of Lily, probably. Both their teams are really cool.
Yeah, I like Ryu. It's like the Ocean's 11 theme.
Oh, jump scare low.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually love that.
Burnout recovered. And once again, Xyle having the metal lead again.
Oh, Jamie's team obviously also goes super hard.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jamie's theme is a good theme to show to people who like don't like Street Fighter 6, right? Because they'll still think it's cool. Even if people are like, the music sucks in that game, they're gonna be like, but Jamie's is all right.
Ooh, the pokes from Zyle not finding their mark. Strawberry just chipping away. Oh, that.
Oh, dude! And a bonk on the head. And yeah, I don't think there was anything she could have done about that. She was eating that. Maybe she could have mashed out a level 2 or something.
All right, once again, 4 medals. The count. Man.
Yeah, but like, will it matter? Like you said, last time was such a deficit down for Strawberry. But I mean, if Strawberry finds another confirm into level 3, like, it's not really gonna matter anymore.
Both players just standing back, man. I like it. The patient nooch.
You know, I just realized in the background that is a stop sign with a basketball hoop on it.
Oh, you know, I never thought about that either. That's a all-ass stop
That
sign.
gonna kill? Whoa! Holy moly!
Bro, I didn't think that would kill at all. I was ready to talk about the next exchange. Dude. I was still talking about that basketball hoop. What the heck?
Dude, put her straight through the hoop. Matter. That must have been like exactly as much damage as that does. It's so much.
Yeah, seriously. A max range roundhouse. Ooh, wait a minute. Strawberry getting a little flustered here. Getting opened up by stuff, man. I don't know. This is not looking too good so far.
I don't know if that was a fake or if they missed the drive rush. Hard to say. Misses the throw timing. That's going to suck. That's going to work, and that is going to kill. Easy peasy.
Yeah, the wake up, the slow motion level 1 still going to work.
The level 1 is pretty damn good. As a knock it off option. It's good in situations like that. If they're not meeting you with like a jab, it works as a defensive option.
Better than Lily level 1.
It's also, dude, it is so long that like, especially if they're trying to like poke you with a bigger normal or something like that from a far distance on your own wake up, like she's gonna hit you. Like she's coming.
You ever instinctively try to level 1 through a fireball and then you forget that there's no fireball involved?
Dude, but something Broski showed off, it is so disjointed that if you react properly, she will fly into the fireball, hit them, and then can do another level 1 on the trade.
Yo, that's
and it does
sick.
a gorillion damage.
Damn.
Oh, actually absorbed on the last hit. But since if it actually a weird property of DIs, as we get down, this is going to be double Luigi.
Yeah, another double Luigi situation here.
A weird property of DIs. I don't know if a lot of you know, but if a DI trades, it will not crumple. Because it doesn't inherit its like crumply trait unless it absorbs it throughout the attack. That's gonna work, yeah. Now smash knife. Takes the medal.
Yeah, the chip there on those roundhouses is actually like so threatening right now. Like the drive gauges are really important to preserve.
Sure. Both of them have level 3.
Oh, yeah, okay. No drive rush cancel there. Oh.
This is so scary, dude. Any good confirm into a level 3? This, oh my god. They went for, that was like a cheeky reset, but I feel like they actually reduced the damage that it's going to do.
Yeah, it's going to be highly scaled.
A little bit of a scramble.
Chance for Zyle here.
Zyle does have C. Hey, oh, no. That should be enough. Nice. Zyle, gonna take it 2-1. The medals really being important.
At the end of the day, yeah, the medal winner did end up taking it. It was looking a little iffy in game 1.
You know, at the very least, it's going to make it swingy. It's going to mean that if Zyle has a good read, you're going to explode. Yeah, Doink. That is like the super secret property of DI that a lot of people don't know. That if a drive impact absorbs a hit at all, it then gets its crumple property.
Right.
Even if it doesn't counter hit or anything. So if they like go through a fireball and you just walk into it, you're gonna get crumpled.
Or like a jab and then they fully recover from the jab. Yeah.
Yeah. It's super weird. That is like jump scared a lot of like, frankly, like pro players I have seen go like, what the hell just happened? Because it's like so weird.
That's not usually how Street Fighter works. It's not usually like we're tracking whether a move absorbed a move or not. Usually it's just like, did it counter hit? Did it punish counter?
Yeah. But, I mean, it makes sense once you know how it works. But, like, it's just one of those weird situations where just the move gets stronger as it,
I think overall this game is pretty good at, like, you know, having all the information that you need available. I feel like the most hidden thing in the game, like the thing that you wouldn't know unless someone told you,
dude,
is probably the thing where, like, you can't get wall splatted by a tight block string into DI.
Yeah, you get locked. To be fair, that's in the tutorial.
Wait, is it actually?
Yeah, it's actually in the tutorial, which is funny because it like almost never comes up. But more importantly, Crofts, two lilies on the screen.
Never comes up. It's a lily mirror.
Who reads tutorials? True. Wow, that crouch heavy. There's been a car accident on the beach.
Oh no! Ooh, but no confirm off the jump in. That's tough, but you're still plus. You're Omega plus.
Oh, she's going forth. Again, the non-EX. That's gonna be that's the Stinky Steve classic at this point.
Yeah, seriously. But hey, you know it beats throw. So
Stinky Steve is a. Oh yeah, that's gonna kill.
Wow.
Nice stuff from Steve with the fake DP coming out clutch. It is still fast.
That's true.
It's fast and has a great hitbox. It tends to never trade. Again, a car accident. Somebody please get AAA out here.
I kind of feel like both these Lily players need to work a little bit on hit confirming off jabs. If you land 2 jabs as Lily, you can pretty much always combo off it, especially with super meter.
Or you play modern Lily and you just mash the auto combo button because she automatically hit confirms.
Speaking of another confirm there, you know, absorbing the drive impact.
Oh, you're dead. Oh wait, you're definitely dead. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the life. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Stinky Steve.
Ooh, the CA. I've seen some people say that shouldn't be her CA because it looks less damaging. You know what I mean?
Dude, I was actually so relieved when they, like, because they showed that in the trailer, and I was like, oh my god, it's just another one of these small girl clumsy characters. And then I was so happy when I'm like, okay, Lily generally isn't like that. It's just her CA when she's all beat up, so I'm okay with that. What do you do here? Yeah, just DP?
Yeah. No risk. Oh no, the jump in just works.
Oh,
the shimmy.
Oh, Smoke Rodeo coming in with the heat.
Is this gonna be 2 in a row where the base costume wins? But I guess Stinky Steve took game 1, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Oof. Oof. This is a slugfest, man. There's the Slover head.
Oh my god, you just mash EX Spire.
Oh, car accident again. You called it.
Dude, I'm telling you, we gotta get some tow trucks out here. It's a mess.
Oh, let's go. Down fierce juggle. Bro, okay,
beautiful.
It's match point, Stinky Steve. Oh, yeah, the jumps are really getting checked here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. Like I said, Stinky Steve has been representing more light store as Lily, but I appreciate Smoke going for it. I also like Steve actually getting like good damage off of his anti-airs. I feel like a lot of Lilies do just crouch heavy punch and don't do anything else.
Yeah, it is a juggle on counter hit.
Wow, you just went for that?
All right, we're just gathering. We're gathering the wins. Stinky Steve.
Whoa, you just mashed it out and it's gonna work. Oh my god, this is gonna do so much damage.
Surely not.
Okay, barely alive.
Okay. You got a CA of your own.
Did not punish. That's plus. No, he mashed. I cannot believe you mashed, Steve.
Yeah, it was a scary situation, man. It was spooky. It's 1-1.
1-2-1, and the Lily did it. Dude, I just realized winners finals is a Manon mirror and a Lily mirror.
Let's go. By the way, we got another hype theme coming up right here.
Dude, Paris is so good.
Everyone loves this one.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, going for the Slover head.
Yeah, crouch heavy punch is good at Bare. Like, it's pretty fast for what it is, and if they're trying to shimmy or something, it's gonna slap them. Like,
uh-oh. You burnt out.
uh-oh.
Oh, now you're both burnt out. Let's go. Let's make it an even fight.
Dude, Burnout Gaming. Oh, she's plus $1 trillion. Gary jump.
This is Burnout Paradise right now.
Now that's the Slover head. Dude, I've churned butter once or twice living in a burnout paradise. Let me tell you.
Was that bars? Has anyone said that before? Surely. That says that it's burnout paradise if you're both burned out. Ooh.
You're talking about, I just sang Amish Paradise by Weird Al. So.
You never played Burnout Paradise?
No, I've only played Burnout 3.
Paradise is sick, man, but... Oh, the Mario Kart Double Dash? We got all kinds of racing games out here.
I can't believe that Crouch Heavy Punch whiffed is an anti-air. That sucks.
Oh, going for the drive rush jab down fierce.
Trying to jump out. That's going to work.
It's not a real combo. When you're doing the combo. But it's not a combo.
It's not a combo. You understand?
That's unsafe. No.
That is a real combo, though.
This is double Luigi again.
Yeah, once again, we are down to double Luigi.
Man.
As I can tell, you're having a good-ass tournament, dude. The more double Luigis, the better.
I agree. Okay, how you see? Once again, though.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what we like to see. Are we gonna go into level 3? No, we're gonna save some meter. Oh, and the plus frames keep hitting.
Oh, she gone. Oh, she gone. Oh my God.
The trade.
Now, I'm not gonna say Stinky Steve is out of this by any stretch. Steve has made bigger comebacks before. Dude, you just got hit. Oh, where'd all your life go? The SPD is not enough. Wings gather. No! Hit out of it. Wait a little too. Is that going to work? It is! I don't think there was a damn thing you could have done about that. Good stuff to Stinky Steve. 2-1. GG's. Oh, my God.
Hell of a match right there. Let's go.
Dude, I've brought this up before on commentary, but have you did you play Mass Effect?
I did. I played 1 and like half of 2.
Okay, so in Mass Effect 3, everyone's favorite video game, there is a character named Steve, and you can be in a relationship with Steve, right?
Okay.
But there's a bug in the initial version of that game that there's a part where Steve looks like he's about to crash and die, and no matter what, Shepard would respond as if he was in a romantic relationship with Steve, no matter what, when that happened. So, like, you could be the worst Shepard, just a real son of a gun, right? And then in that moment, Steve is like, Shepard, I'm going to crash. And then he just goes, Steve, at the top of his lungs. And then immediately the next line, he's like, you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And it's like, out of nowhere, he just screams it. So I always think of that when I see Steve. What a masterpiece of a game Mass Effect 3 is. Anyway, we are immediately going to be getting into our next match here. This is going to be Byronic. Also on Manon. Is that 3 Manons in top 8? Holy smokes, at least. Going up here against... Let me just double check. Yeah, it's going to be Logic Error, who I do believe is a new gamer on the DJ. Well, how do you feel about DJ, Crofts?
I really like him. I think he's very cool. I think he maybe gets a bit of undeserved flack due to the strength of his drive rush, but I really, really like his redesign in this game.
I love his redesign, you know, and his drive rush is obviously good. I do think it's weird how much hate he gets. It felt like as soon as it was Fudo, right? I'm not totally stupid. Who was it who won the CPT event as DJ? Nice side swap there by Logic Error. That's actually beautiful.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it was Fudo, right? As soon as that happened, it was like everybody was like, great, now we can talk about how DJ's the greatest character in the game. And I thought that was a little weird. Like, everyone immediately was like, now I have my pass to complain.
Yeah. He is good, though.
He's great.
And, you know, when the game was pretty new, I did a poll on my YouTube of, like, hey, who's your early pick for best character in the game? And DJ won.
Wow.
I forget when it was like week 2 or something, and JP didn't even make the top.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. The projectile invul.
Well, it's a level 1. There's no level 1 in this game that doesn't have projectile invul, except for Zangief, and we don't want to talk about Zangief's level 1.
Yeah.
I do like, though, by the way, how Logic Error is their title is Uwo Uwo. And that's going to be in level 3. That is humongous damage. And honestly, also a very easy combo route.
Yeah.
Barely alive. What's the play?
my god, that was so scary. This is a very tall hill to
Wow.
climb. No, sir, anti-air.
Great placement of the anti-air. Logic error. Gonna quickly take the first one with the Deej. Yeah, how do y'all feel about DJ, chat? I do. Oh, Byronic's gonna switch to Honda. Ooh.
It kind of seems like picking into a bad matchup to me, but what do I know? You know, you can just be more comfortable with the character too. It's not always about the character matchup as much as it is the player matchup.
But Byronic is here to represent
with the costume too. Let's go.
They represent the FGC Boomers. Byronic, a consistent top 8 contender for these here ladder tournaments. Their Honda has been cooking in the past. They've been known to cook.
Oh, nice. That's damn fierce though. That is a powerhouse of a button.
Look at button. That's like one of Honda's only actually like, yes, that's good traits. Stand Fierce is good.
Yeah.
Stand Fierce is good, and EX butt slam ground bouncing on a punish counter is the most you fucked up thing of all
like
time.
Absurd.
It's absurd. It's like exactly like that.
Yeah. Yeah, butt slam is actually a really strong special move. It's just not quite enough to make up for Honda's other faults.
I think their brain broke. They tried to route into the side swap with yeah, that's gonna beat that every time, dude. They tried to route into the side swap with EX sway, but they were in burnout, so they just swayed back and didn't do anything.
Right. Oh, that's unsafe though. Uh-oh.
Dude, do you remember in Street Fighter 4, E Honda's Crouch Fierce did 160 damage?
I don't remember that, but that's pretty funny.
It hurt real bad. And it was
SF4 Honda was actually so hype.
Super Street Fighter 4 Honda was so good. He was rated so highly in like Japanese tier list of that era and stuff.
Yeah, that was also kind of meta too. Like he was good against a lot of the top tiers.
He was. I mean, it was like him, Rose, Faye. Wow, actually worked that time.
Bison, you remember Super Bison?
God, do not remind me of Super Bison. What a lame character. I still think it's messed up, though, how much they nerfed his Ultra 2. I still feel like that was a mistake.
Yeah, it wasn't. There wasn't
nice.
really. Ooh.
Bit of a YOLO on that EX.
It's match point now.
Is indeed match point. Logic Era could take this.
Yeah, I like the FGC Boomers Turbo Club.
Nice!
Oh, very
That's what they were trying to fish for. They are succeeding right now at the WarioWare Mega Micro game that they have to play.
Yeah, seriously. How it feels to fight Honda in this game.
Butt slam.
Oh, no.
Oh, try to go for the
He was
Oicho.
going for the shenanigan. Nice
Yes.
side switch, too.
The plus frames, tick throw. Oh, try to EX headbutt, no shot, and that's going to actually get you burned out. Hold this pressure for me. Done.
Checkmate.
Easy peasy. Nice stuff to Logic Error. Actually looking very clean in that set.
Yeah, super well played last round, especially. Yeah, that's one of Honda's for sure biggest faults is he's just so weak to throw in this.
Yeah, he's so weak to throw, which is like a bad thing to be weak to in this game. You know?
Turns out throw is pretty good.
No, yeah, that was really well played. That was super smart. And also, I think it's very clear that Logic has fought E-Hondas before, right? They looked pretty prepared walking into that matchup in comparison to, you know, some other people that maybe struggle a little bit more. Early on, they were struggling with the butt slams, but they were like, okay, I'm only going to back heavy kick if it's going to be like a mid-screen butt slam, and otherwise I'm just going to try to parry, and that really started working out for him. So GG's. Logic moving on here. Byronic taking 7th place. Shout out to you, Byronic. Thanks again for entering. I hope you had a good time. I hope everyone, by the way, had a good time playing tonight. If you actually played it in the ladder and you're still just hanging out watching the rest of the tournament. Hope it was a good time. I hope you got to get some good matches under your belt. If you're learning a new character, if you're just trying to learn in general. What do I mean by weak to throw? It's because EX headbutt can get chucked, is I assume one of the big things Crofts is talking about.
Yeah, like he doesn't really have any wake up option that is good against throw except teching. That's like about it.
Yeah, it's either going to be that or it's going to be like level 1. But the fact that EX headbutt does not just lose to throw, it is catastrophic to try to do it if you get thrown because you lose 3 drive gauges. Because you spend
Jesus.
2 on the headbutt and then you get punish counter thrown. Horrible time, right? Like that's literally what happened in that last. That's why they lost. They tried to wake up EX headbutt and they got burned out and died, even though they had 3 drive gauges. Terrible. First time playing in ladder, it was fun. Glad to hear it. Nerve-wracking, but in the good way. Love that for us. Look at this. It's gonna be Lamau Kai going up here against Beer Pal. Chun-Li's theme is also good, I will say.
Yeah, I like it. I like it because it like reminds you of her old themes. I don't even think it like uses any of the melodies of her old themes, but like you see where it came from, right?
Yeah, and it has the cool. I like the little cool
theme is like so disconnected from his old themes, but I still like it.
Has a cool little vocal line. By the way, Raider, thanks for the big follow. Appreciate it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's
Dude,
is this only on my end that I have a frozen screen? Okay, we're good.
Are you good? Sorry.
Yeah, it fixed itself. We're fine.
Oh, what a scoop! Rare footage of someone actually using an air throw in this game.
True. Although if any character's gonna do it, it's probably Chun.
Chun and Blanca are the two characters I see actually
yeah.
occasionally. That did so much damage. I am actually shocked he did not die.
Yeah, looking pretty good here. Beer Pal.
Dude, I feel like with his Luke outfit, they should have had him have like a crown on his head or something that says Street Fighter 5 on it.
Yeah. Dude, how hype was it when we first saw these combos like in beta for this game? It's like, holy cow.
Ooh.
Chun-Li has so much. She does, man.
Darn, dude. Kai getting really locked down right now. Not able to move an inch against Beer Pal. Hold up. If you make this comeback, you are beyond a gamer.
You got the burnout. If you can just land CA.
I think you had to go in. I don't think you could have backed off there. I don't think you could have afforded it. But Beer Pal going to be able to take that first one. Well, now Kai, stick him with the Luke. Yes, JP air throw also comes up occasionally, for sure.
Throwing haymakers.
I like going for the parry attempt there. I don't think that's something that Kai actually represented much in the last set. Nice.
Ooh, nice. Clips with the crouching medium kick. Got all the corner carry off that, but a Bare jab. And then we got the down forward heavy kick. Let's go.
Oh, he is going to reach, dude. I thought he was. Just took the
that was from downtown.
Yeah. From downtown. He's heating up.
He's on fire. Oh, wait, who says Chun doesn't have throw loops?
Oh, who says Chun don't have throw loops? I'm seeing loops and they happen to be throws. Hold up.
This is some big damage. Gets the double perfect. Oh, the shimmy.
You had to. I think you had to believe in that crouch medium kick because the alternative is that she supered and you died. Like.
Yeah, that is so unfortunate. Made the right read, but just didn't trust. Just didn't trust in Luke.
Toes exposed for all to see.
Yeah, the grippers are out. And here's the level 2. Gonna give some time for Chun to get her meter back here as well. Ooh, look at that. We're playing footsies, man. We're wiggling.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's so funny. This is the thing. Someone in my chat just the other day said, like, oh, is this character in Grand Blue honest? And I was like, is this going to start a whole nother honest discussion? Where it's like Chun-Li plays footsies by wiggling back and forth because she's really good at it. Like,
I mean, we've seen Third Strike Chun, right? That's like the most broken, honest character of all time.
Yeah, she is quote-unquote honest. As in, you're not going to get to play neutral.
You're dying to
but
standing heavy punch and crouching medium kick. Those are like the most honest moves. Why are you dying to it? It's kind of like original Grand Blue. Like, it's just mid.
You know what's actually honest? At the Break Arcade. No, that should be it. Almost. Nice. Tried to.
Wow.
Yeah. I wonder if that actually punish countered there. I don't think there was the throw, but it's hard to say. Beer Pal going to be able to take a quick 2-0 over Lamau Kai. Hey, Lamau Kai, thanks so much for playing. You're going to take the big 7th place here. Definitely something to be proud of. For the record, we had 41 entrants tonight, which is super good. Thanks, everybody, for gaming and hanging out.
Wow. Hell yeah.
You always love to see it, right? That's why I always try to shout out the people who just played a ton of games. I know there's a bunch of people who play who don't make the top 8 cut, weren't on stream. I do just want to thank all of y'all for hanging out and playing video games. Chun is cool in this game. This has to be one of the cooler Chuns. I think it might be me being a hater, and I'm sorry if it is, but, like, dude, Chun is usually pretty boring. Like, I think.
You know, I'm a kind of a Chun fanboy, so I'm going to have to let this one slide.
I am not.
I was a Chun main for most versions of SF4. She was really... She was pretty fun in that game. Her only problem in that game was that there were so many good dive kickers. She really had trouble against dive kickers.
You know what was actually one of the most degenerate things about her in 4 in a weird way was the fact that this is like a little known fact about things in Street Fighter 4. Every reversal special move broke armor. So weird Chun Tech, because she actually could struggle with armor in weird ways for some of her pressure. Like if she could Koken and you just like focus attacked, you could clock her for it and stuff like that. But reversal Hazanshu armor broke, which is really funny. So, like, people would they would just, like, block a crouch medium kick as Chun and just Hazanshu at you. Because if you try to, like, focus it, you would just crush it and then get a counter hit combo. It was so funny.
I think, didn't EX Hazanshu armor break as well?
It armor broke everywhere. But it gave you, like, the free armor break, quote unquote.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. By the way, you guys remember when they announced the Spy Family thing for this game?
I don't remember. Actually, that happened totally under the radar for me.
Yeah, well, they showed footage. Guess what? It's more costumes for your avatar.
Dude, of course it is.
That's what the collab is. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but it was just like mysterious. They were like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a collab with Spy Family, and they didn't say what it was gonna be. Turns out that's what it is.
That's the easiest Chun costume of your life. Like
I wish it was a Chun costume so I could actually use it in rank.
Right. Anyway, Logic Error going to step up here again. Very impressive DJ who we just saw before. This is going to be Smoke Rodeo, who did take the L in the Lily Mirror against Stinky Steve. So DJ Lily, kind of a weirder matchup, I feel.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where, like, DJ's damage is actually so brutal for Lily here, but she has good anti-fireball tools.
I was going to say, heavy air slasher is not going to be working in this matchup if she's got a stocking meter. Like, but this lands a big jump in. Yeah, DJ's damage, because Lily's damage outside of her, like, good starters tends to be so wimpy, like, if it's off of lights and stuff. So just math-wise, DJ has to hit you less sometimes, unless you get, like, a huge opener.
Right, and what they kind of want Lily to do in this game is, like, do a little damage, stock up wind, do a little damage, stock up wind, and yeah, DJ, he just lands one punish counter or something, that's like 50% gone.
Do a little damage, stock a lot of wind. Get down on that. In the corner right now. I like Logic's doing a lot of the party times just to try to make a little bit of screen space because he really just does not. But that's the risk of doing it, right?
Yeah. Oof.
And I had to be scared, too, because any EX Fire, that could have been level 2. You always have to be scared about that if you're fighting against Lily.
Whoa! Tick grab.
Tick grab for... You would have died from a regular throw.
Yeah, but that one's untechable. You ever think about that?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think we can give the grapplers throw in on their command grabs. I think the world would keep on spinning.
I agree. Hell yeah.
What's up, depressed Met fan? Hope you're doing good.
I can't stop saying hell yeah. It's like stuck in my head from that one clip.
Dude, you know, it's one of those things. This is going to sound so narcissistic, but sometimes, and I've heard this from other commentators too, you listen to yourself back and you're like, that was good delivery. I give myself credit for that one.
Dude, I watch my own videos so much, you have no clue. Don't worry about it.
Do you make fun of yourself for saying folks?
No, I embrace it, man.
Folks.
I'm becoming the living meme.
Oh! Yeah, that's
too late.
Huge drop. Hold up. This ain't done yet by any stretch. This could be so bad. Air to air. Command grab as soon as you hit the ground.
You got a stock ready, too. He was pumping, man. He was pumping.
Bro, she got punched across the whole stage.
That was an interesting exchange. It was like Lily ended up empty jumping there.
Dude, she got Yamcha cratered.
Oh, no. Not like this. Oh, something we've seen, by the way, like Smoke Rodeo, there we see it again, like has demonstrated that there are going to be baits. Like you're not going to be able to just mindlessly DI through wind storage, but Logic Error hasn't gone for it at all. I mean, like at some point you have to present the option, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What was he pumping? I assume he was pumping level 2 to just see, like, as soon as he saw any movement from Smoke, he was probably going to do it.
What was bro pumping?
Dude, what are you pumping? You look huge.
Wow, just like a pixel outside of wall bounce range.
Yeah, and Logic actually could have DI'd that back. It can, you know, as strong as DJ is, that can genuinely be somewhat of an issue for him, especially when you're like learning him, is that a lot of his mid-range pokes can totally just get DI'd.
Right, not a lot of cancelable pokes.
if they just happen to do it, that was one of those rare circumstances where he could have DI'd back. But I mean, that being said, it's like the quote-unquote guile weakness too, where like yeah, once you're putting someone in a situation where they have to YOLO DI, that's pretty good for you. You like this, like, but it can genuinely blow them up sometimes.
Oh, the late DP. Let's go. And there we are, confirming off jabs. You know I love to see
nice.
It. And there finally goes for the DI. I'm sorry, I baited you into doing that.
Where is smoke? Oh, just straight through in the level 2. Beautiful. Look at all that damage, dude.
Down to just a pixel, and there's that normal throw. You called it earlier. Normal throw or kill. It will kill.
Normal throw, pretty good option. Especially because right? Because you just got to walk up normal throw, and you're just going to react to what he does, right? Like, if he jumps, you're just going to DP. Yep. If he backdashes, you're just going to mash jab. Like, ooh. Wow!
DJ was just shimmying around the screen and then just eats a DI to the face. Yeah, it says, I don't want to take those plus frames. Get off of me. Speaking of plus frames. Oh, no. Speaking of plus frames. Oh, no.
Nice. Yeah, wow. Actually, Logic could have DI'd back that for sure, but a little bit of an error. Going to work out pretty well for Smoke Rodeo, pushing Logic now into the corner. Great anti-air. Good conditioning. That's going to splat. Dude, Smoke Rodeo smells blood in the water. They are DIing.
Oh, no level 2?
Yeah, that could have been EX in a level 2 for sure. Plus frames. Oh, what a bait. What a bait. Dude, Smoke Rodeo on match point.
Lily is getting it done, man. We love to see it.
Dude, here at the Home Depot.
That's the theme?
That's it, yeah. I just always call this stage Home Depot because of the theme.
Ooh, down fierce. Level 3 stocked. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah. Plus frames, dude. Logic is like not respecting these plus frames. That's gonna go straight through. Could have level 2, but I also respect holding on to it because that means you could stun. This is scary for Logic.
Down fierce here. Any down fierce has level 3 potential for the kill. Logic's gonna have to go in.
Oh, just going for it. Oh, that's gonna punish. Dome, and that would have been level 3 even if they had a little bit more life. Smoke Rodeo gonna be able to take it over Logic Error. Logic Error, shout outs to you, taking the big 5th place at what I believe is your first back alley burnout. If it's not your first, it's the first time that you've been on stream at the very least by my record. So GG's, thanks for entering. Great to see you. Also because, you know what's funny, for as strong as DJ is, he is rarer, I find, in like, especially in sort of like learning to play sort of circles, like, because he's not immediately intuitive. First turning, dude. That makes me so happy, Logic. Thanks so much.
The Shotos are definitely king when it comes to lower level players picking them, but DJ's got a lot of potential, man.
Dude, I don't know if I told you this, but like, in case you ever need a reminder, I'm sure you know you're plugged in a little bit more, I think, to like quote unquote the normie sphere of fighting games. But like, I was talking to my one older cousin from Staten Island, right? Who played a bunch of Street Fighter 2 when he was a kid back in the arcades in Staten Island and stuff. And I was like, yeah, Street Fighter 6 is out. It's like really cool. And, you know, his immediate response was like, oh, who's in it? Who's in it? Is the Boxer in it? Is Ryu and Ken in it? Like, I guess, because you know I'd be playing them. And like, it's immediately like, yeah, that's a lot of the people who play these games. Like, they are just going to be like, oh, Ryu? Dude, he's the best. Or sorry, Ryu.
Yeah. This game, it doesn't have like my favorite roster of a Street Fighter game, but I definitely like, there are a lot of people who are like, you know, who even likes Blanca, Honda, Dalsim, Guile? Like, who even likes the World Warriors anymore? And I'm like, bro, millions of people like the World Warriors, man.
I gotta say, I this might be my least. This is gonna sound weird, right? But instead of it being like love this roster or whatever, this might be one of my least hated rosters in terms of like ratio of characters that I actually don't like. Like Street Fighter 4 had a ton of characters that I hate. Like, I'm like, why are you here?
I'm kind of like that with Alpha. I kind of, other than like the Sakura and Dan, I don't really like the Alpha characters that much.
The Alpha characters are like kind of a mess.
Yeah, so Sodom and Adon and stuff, they kind of annoy me.
And dude, and then Adon and
Guy,
Street Fighter
Cody.
4. Dude, you know what's so funny is 6 in Grand Blue is completely busted, right? And everybody knows this and is a nightmare of a character.
Wait, it's pronounced 6? This whole time I didn't know that that's how that word is pronounced.
You can pronounce it Seox. They pronounce it 6 a whole lot. I think his Japanese name is just like the number 6. So
okay.
I don't know why they spelled it that way, but I always just say 6 because it's easier. I don't want to just freaking get on the mic and keep saying sex until my YouTube video gets demonetized. I
mean, look, I got the
oh, there he is.
White Seahawks right here.
You know what's so funny? 6's wall dive in that game is how it felt like when I was a scrub to fight 8 on. But it's actually that. You know how like when you're a kid playing Street Fighter 4, Jaguar Tooth is like the most unbelievable, unbeatable move ever.
I actually thought that move was broken. It took me a while to realize that it like actually doesn't do anything. That you can just choose to not get hit by it.
Yeah, but yeah, like in Grand Blue, it's actually like that. It's actually like, Jesus Christ, what do I do? So funny. Anyway, Beer Pal stepping on up here against Strawberry, who did go down.
God. That's what I like to see, bro.
Ooh, the overhead into spinning bird. That's so bad. That's so rough. Oh my God, target combo is going to find purchase. Okay, but you spent your whole soul into that DP. Oh God.
I think Strawberry has been... Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
That was some feral decision making.
Dude, that whole round was crazy, bro.
I gotta say,
still had time for the anti or what the hell? This character's frame rate is crazy.
Beer Pal has 2 modes. They have the mode of flowing elegance, like their title, and then they have Beer Pal. Throw me another beer. I'm gonna mash jab on wake up when I'm burned out. Like,
bro, everyone has a Beer Pal, you know.
Pass me another Budweiser. I'm about to go in.
and also burnt out here as well. That's that Beer Pal decision making. Oh, drive reversal, but you're very close to burnout here. A little dangerous. And a whip parry too.
Yeah, I don't think Kim is bottom 1 for the record. I don't know who said that, but I'm not agreeing with that.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, Scoops.
Scoops?
I'm so nervous, actually. Neutral jumping out. Okay, we're back to neutral. Don't panic.
Level 3, nice. Is this gonna kill? I think it is. Barely.
Call Sajam? I think.
No, it's not. I'm so sorry.
Close. I was a believer.
Oh no. A little bit of a panic. I don't think there was really too much Strawberry could have done about that fireball coming out. And to be entirely honest with you, Beer Pal going to put one on the board. I will be honest with all of you. I don't know if this game has... Ooh, Strawberry going with the Aki.
Let's go.
I'll be honest with all of you. I don't know if this game has a meaningful bottom 1, if that makes sense. Like, I think there's a couple characters who kind of occupy that bottom-ish spot. But, like, I mean... If it's going to be anybody, I would say Geef is the character with the least amount of functioning things.
Oh, you don't think we're looking at her right now?
No, hell no. I don't think Aki's bottom 1.
Oh, man. I put a lot of time into Aki, and I got pretty frustrated. I had to go back to Lily from Aki.
Like, I think Aki's a character who lacks some stuff, but no, I don't think Aki's bottom 1. Aki also, I think, has some really good matchups.
She has a couple, but she has some matchups that feel so bad. Like the grappler matchups actually feel so bad for her.
This is indeed me and JM Crops. How are you doing? That's going to be burned out in the corner. I got to say, not making a good case for me right here. That's going to be a stun. Bada bing, bada boom. A quick perfect. Strawberry on their last potential life here, going with the Aki against
I see the thought process behind the pick, though, because Strawberry was really getting zoned out.
Yeah.
Having such, nice. And Aki does have really good anti-fireball tools.
Oh my God, that was the most YOLO decision.
And this is where Aki shines. You know, I'm ragging on this character, but Aki is actually really overpowered when she has you in the corner.
Especially if you're low on drive gauge like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The 2 jabs hit confirm, but that's the unfortunate thing. You do have to react to your opponent's ground tech in that situation.
Yeah, that's going to be an infinite. Going to be burned out here. Nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Aki definitely has some of the scariest burnout pressure.
I think I respect hanging on to level 3 there for Beer Pal, because in the nightmare situation where the level 3 is blocked, and then you're starting round 3 down 3 meters, that would have been just a nightmare. So,
especially because Strawberries being so non-committal with their pressure, like they were kind of just like chilling. But that's going to be an early level 3 in comparison. Beer Pal just trying to get some damage and kind of recover a little bit of that drive gauge that they spent to do that.
Yeah, this drive gauge is crucial here, and now we got the corner situation.
Oh, no! Got the perfect parry. DA on deck. Will we see a desperation one? Just gets a hell out the corner. No punish from Beer.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, this is a burnout situation with only 1 meter, so if Strawberry can get things started here, they could go really bad really fast.
Nice, and that's going to be a big tap on the big toe. Beer Pal is going to take it 2-0, but shout out to Strawberry, able to take a round with... According to Jamcrofts, you know, I was talking to Jamcrofts earlier. I don't know if all of you know this, but he's a friend of mine. And he grabbed me by the arm, slammed me against the wall, and said, folks, Aki is the worst character in the game. I'm not convinced she can win a game.
I'm not saying she's for sure the worst. I think it's like you said, that it's hard to pick one. But I think she's down there.
I like, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I don't think Aki's like a Ken. But, like, I do think... When I said there's no meaningful bottom one, what I meant was I think that genuinely a lot of characters in this game, if they're piloted by the right person, I think could win like a Capcom Pro Tour event.
Oh, I totally like. I think Geef is potential bottom one, and I think that Snake Eyes could win Capcom Cup for sure.
Right? Like I think that that's what I mean by that, dude. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I might catch some shit for this, and I'm so sorry if I do. You compare this game to Grand Blue, which just came out in the year of our Lord, 2024. There are some dog water characters in that game. There are some characters in that game that make me want to cry because they exist in comparison to the rest of the cast. And, like, that is what's making this, like, apples and oranges to me. Like, that is, I don't think the power disparity in that game in this game is that crazy. You could do it.
Well, I feel like in anime games, the characters tend to like be a lot more like unique. Street Fighter, you know, they're unique in a sense, but like at the end of the day, you're walking, you're jumping, you know, you're not like having unique movement options and stuff like that tend to exist more. And I know that Grand Blue is like the anime Street Fighter or whatever, but yeah, I feel like it's a lot harder to balance. Like the more wacky the characters become, the more different they feel.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I think the newest version of Grand Blue, the anime knob got turned up and the Street Fighter knob got turned down. Like this is like original Grand Blue was actually very like walk back and forth and shimmy and stuff like that.
That was strike throw the game right there. It was original Grand Blue, yeah.
But anyway, holy smokes. Well, you know, it's a more comparable thing, actually, even though it's like a versus game. You know, like Dragon Ball has some dog water characters. But hold on. Before we get into that whole can of worms, everybody, it's Stinky Steve going up against Zyle. This is winners finals. I need you to tell me in chat right now, who do you want to win as we see a perfect parry and a quick medal for Zyle?
And this is the thing about Manon, you know, like people aren't too hyped on this character, but she does have some nice advantages, including the fact that when she gets a perfect parry, she gets a full medal, which, you know, a lot of characters, they're not getting much damage off perfect parry, but she's stacking it up. She's investing in stonks.
Yeah, the fact that she can get stonks on that actually makes Manon's perfect parry, like, somewhat scarier than a lot of the rest of the cast. That's going to be a quick one from Stinky Steve, despite that early medal advantage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you just get clipped in the corner by Lily. Oh no, that move is kind of a jump scare move, to be honest. Wind Spire,
dude, it's totally a jump scare. It can totally just beat pokes. So it's like you're playing footsies for 1 second, and then she's just flying at you. Dude, Stinky Steve is going ham.
Stinky Steve is kind of on one right now, and really, really mixing up the usage of normals as well. Have you noticed that? And that could have been level 2.
Damn, dude. Stinky Steve going full stink? One on the board?
Yeah, and using stuff like standing fierce, stuff I don't think we've seen Steve going for so far today. Standing medium punch, like really good stuff.
Yeah, Stinky Steve, I gotta say, I am not easily impressed. I'm genuinely impressed, I feel like, with how much more nuanced Stinky Steve's game plan has gotten since I first started seeing them play this character. It really feels like they're starting to do... They were 2+! Classic mistake.
Okay, get the big knockdown, and wow, we're trying to jump out, I assume, is what's happening here. Once again, trying to jump out repeatedly. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to take a little bit of mix here.
Bro, unfortunate for Xyle. They were just wrong every time, trying to jump out at the worst possible moments. That is why a lot of people say...
Xyle had a taste of it earlier. Neutral jumping in SPD, you just feel like the smartest person in the world.
True.
Kept going back to the well on it. And yes, stand roundhouse. We're seeing them. We're seeing Steve, man, mixing it up. I see you.
As a reminder, this is
great.
first to 3. This is winners finals after all.
We got a little back and forth action, but there's the jump scare.
And then the empty jump into the command grab. Dude, Stinky
Brother.
Steve, 2 on the board, looking so comfortable. I gotta say, if you're entering Back Alley Burnout each week and you're playing with the people who hang out in Back Alley Burnout, you have fought some Manants. It feels like Steve is very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we're the 3 in top 8?
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Ooh, getting clipped.
Dude, getting clipped by Heavy Store feels so bad. It does a lot. It's like, ow.
And it's like, oh, and now they get a stock? Okay.
Oh, God.
Oof.
Yeah, something like that. It's funny. Her mallet smash does not make her airborne. So if she gets hit in the middle of it, she is just on the ground.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. That's funny. It's a fake jumping attack.
This game, I think, in general, is pretty scared of giving people actually, like, put them in the air attacks. There's really only a couple, it feels like. Whoa! That's an answer!
Yeah, anti-air invuln. Dude, that did so much damage.
Oh, God.
And there. Okay, we got another taste of power.
Ow.
Oof.
Xyle. Oh, my God. Again, the non-DPDP has been working dividends.
The classic. Uh-oh. You know, that was a good-ass block by Xyle. That was a good-ass block after the wind spire.
Yeah. And a point on the board from Xyle, it makes you wonder, have they at least stymied the bleed here? Have they put a little bit of the stop to the sheer momentum Steve had?
Yeah, they're trying to put a tourniquet on it here. Oh, there's the long-range roundhouse.
Yeah, it's a T-Hawk Street Fighter 4 roundhouse. Although it's not... How much startup did T-Hawk's roundhouse have in Street Fighter 4? It was so damn fast.
Didn't feel like that much.
It was not a lot, right? Hold on. What's your bet? How fast do you think it was?
I don't know, 12?
12? Let's see.
T-Hawk's
T-Hawk far heavy kick.
I'm a T-Hawk main, so...
T-Hawk's far heavy kick was 10 frames to startup.
Wow, that's pretty fast, man.
Pretty fast for how big it was, right?
What do you think Lily's is, 20?
No. I don't think
it's pretty slow, man. It's pretty darn slow.
I'm going to bet it's 14. Let me see. I'm going to look it up.
We're at 3 medals, though.
3
Xyle
medals?
is stacking. Uh-oh. Now you're wall splatted.
Hey, it's 14. Look at me go.
Damn.
Proud of me. I was going to say, do you know how bad a 20-frame normal would feel?
Bro, it feels pretty slow to press that button, I gotta be honest.
But regardless, we are now potentially on winner's finals point here for Stinky
I guess,
Steve.
What's her down forward heavy punch? Is that 20? Is that 30?
Yeah, 30 fucking frames.
This slower head? It's gotta be something like that, right? Oh, we're just mashing it, and we're out of the way, too.
Life is bad. That was also not a great time to do it because you didn't have CA. Xyle's going to be able to put one on the board. Now Stinky Steve's got no Meteor. Down forward, overhead.
Meters.
Down forward is 25.
Okay. 3 meters, 5 medals.
Dude. 3 sticks of butter and 5 pieces of toast. What are you going to do? Oh my God, it actually broke the armor.
The 3 hits.
That's so rare that you see that from Lily.
Yeah, not much gauge to
Oh,
work with.
that's going to be a stun. Whack combo. Knock it up front. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay. Like that little loop, though, to get more stonks.
Okay, good block. We've reached the point in the tournament where people are blocking that target combo.
Oh, okay. Gonna be able to land this, but I mean, like, Now what, right? I feel like this is, even though you have 5 medals, this is still quite a hill to climb. You just got to, yeah. I was going to say, if I'm Steve here, man, I'm holding up. I'm scared. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, God. Oh!
Is that going to kill?
No, not quite.
It's close. It's
Oh, the low jump scare is going to tie it up 2-2. Dude, that was actually so well played from Xyle because, like I said, in that situation, everyone on Earth is holding up. They're not trying to get command grab.
Yeah.
So you just do medium punch 15 times, then command grab? Come on.
Now I'm kind of curious what the frame data on everything is. I'm like, I wonder what Manon stand heavy kick frames is.
I'm going to bet you,
the same, right?
I'm going to bet you it has
14.
like 13, 14 frames to start up.
Yeah. It feels slow.
15.
Oh, 15. Wow, it's actually slower than Lou. I guess
It's a little bit farther than
the
Lou's, though.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, get the confirm there. Get the knockdown. Going for the safe jump. What was that? That was the shenanigan?
Dude, that was some like playing Street Fighter 6 in 2025 gameplay.
You got a doohickey on that one, but it didn't matter. Mallet smash, and now Xyle's 1 round away. Ooh, we got the T-Hawk standing medium punch.
I think you're the first person, by the way, to actually know what the hell I'm talking about when I said mallet smash.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's an overhead with the foot.
It's a pretty similar move.
Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from. Ooh, winds gather.
Dude, this wind be gathering up. Went for light store that time. Found the toe. But, I mean, Xyle's got a little bit of a mountain to climb in this round in particular.
Yeah,
but what's great is at least now you got 1 more medal on the board going into the last round, right? And
yeah,
the Stinky Steve is going to full spend here.
Yeah, you forced out the meter usage here. So pretty big advantage here for Xyle coming into round 3, but...
Double Luigi.
I know, bro. 2 games in a row to bring it to this point. That's crazy.
Double Luigi here in winners finals, y'all. Is this not what we came here for?
I really like that Xyle went for parry there instead of DI because as we saw, Stinky Steve do be baiting.
Dude, I feel like Steve is starting to go for some real Eldritch options now.
Like, whoa. Whiff. The crouch heavy punch is getting a little scary, man. Low on drive gauge for Xyle.
That's going to be, yeah, that's not going to work there. That was Windsong. Ooh, that was a big whiff on the crouch heavy punch, but no capitalization from Xyle.
More plus frames, and yeah, trying to escape. Trying to...
Oh!
We saw that earlier today as well, right?
A little bit of a drop. Oh, this is so scary. Dude, as Xyle, you just got to pray to CA. It's going to work. Okay. This is going to burn out Steve. Let Xyle recover a ton of drive gauge. Actually not out of this. Oh my god.
Ooh,
yeah.
The chip is just brutal.
And that is going to be that. Stinky Steve is going to place themselves in grand finals tonight with the Lily, dude. Lily, dude. Let's rise up.
You know what's so funny is when Stinky Steve did the meaty jab and then there was a super freeze, I was like, oh yeah, surely this is a safe meaty, right? And I was like, oh, it's level 3.
That's, yeah. But I feel like, though, for Xyle, when they backed off there after level 3, I think you had to go in. Because the second Steve got a Condor Spire off, you were cooked. Like,
yeah, the chip was too much of a threat for sure.
The chip was going to be too much, but also just like, dude, when you're burned out against Lily has pretty decent burnout pressure. Like, because all of a sudden her Condor Spires, like her regular ones, not even win-stocked, just become like pretty plus when they're spaced. And the additional block stun means there's less of a gap when she goes for it after like a crouch heavy punch. So it's like not as easy to like mash out of her when you're in burnout. And then the chip is going to rack up so fast. So we are going to dive down now to our losers semi-finals. Chat. I will ask for your audience participation at this time. As you know, the losers finals, we do have a special name for that around here. It is the match of the dogs. As we figure out who it is who's going to get into the big top 3, do me a favor, post your dogs in chat now. As we go into... Oh, I didn't update the names at all. As we go into Beer Pal. Going up against Smoke, Rodeo, Lily.
Bro, 2 Lilies in top 3? Or no, sorry, top 4. What is this?
This is top 4, yeah. This is to figure out. It's a match of the dogs because the winner of it is in top 3. The loser of it is not in top 3. They are a dog.
I would like to see 2 Lilies in top 3. I would like to see Lily Grand Finals. I mean,
this is the future that JM Crops craves.
I know, bro. They don't know about this character. You got some dirt.
I don't think anybody knows about this character except for the people who have fought against Problem X.
Ooh, you're splatted.
I think that should have been EX. Or no, it should have been like Drive Rush into whatever, but what do I know? They're gonna Smoke Rodeo is gonna be able to pull out on top there.
Yeah, a lot of competitors tonight really getting flustered after blocking the Spire. I mean, at the end of the day, you are gonna kind of have to guess, but sometimes the answer is to deal with it before it gets to you.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I just saw the Spy X Family collab trailer get posted, and there's one reaction on it in like the news channel, and it's just a frowny face.
Listen, no Ed trailer yet, but Spy Family, we gotta show that.
Gotta show that, dude. Your avatar is gonna be blinged out. Oh,
my
nice!
God, that actually punish counter. That's tough. That's tough. I think a pixel of life here.
But you are going to be burned out. So, I mean, it's basically going to be
Yes.
super or die. Yep. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's such a tough spot against Lily. Like, we can say a lot of things about this character. If you're about to get chipped by a Lily, bad spot.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Aki. Like, even quote-unquote low-tier characters become pretty scary when you're burned out.
You missed when you used to say crossovers instead of collabs. This is the future that VTubers want. If I rage,
I mean, what are we? We're not doing a crossover right now. We're doing a collab right now, right?
we are doing a collab. That is true. But I guess
Oh
that
my
we're also
God.
2 individuals. We're not 2 mega corporations.
True. I miss when properties had versus in the title instead of X. You know what I mean? Like Marvel versus Capcom.
You meant Marvel X Capcom.
Yeah, and
That's a punish.
Spy
Hold up.
Family.
Oh, that should be enough. Yeah. The EX spinning bird kick. It's an up kick. Beautiful stuff from Beer Pal. That's a great way to keep your composure. I think a lot of people have been letting Lilies get away with these kind of misspaced Condor Spires, and that's a really great punish for that.
But not a DI back. That's tough.
You want a Street Fighter 6 Simpsons crossover?
Oh, hell yeah. You can probably already make that in the Avatar creator.
You ever heard of Mugen? You know how many Homer Simpsons are in that?
Bro,
Dude.
getting clipped out of jump startup a million times here.
Your pal is just trying to jump for dear life. Yeah, trying to do exactly that. Wall dive out. She recovered from that drive impact. So Pax, no level 2, though. Going to be able to hold on to that meter into this last round. Potentially a little bit greedy. Smoke Rodeo looking a little bit like Wario.
Yeah, the 5 platinum letters right there.
Oh, God.
Oh. I think the can of Pringles has been opened here. It's all Smoke Rodeo right now. Got the corner positioning and everything.
Dude, they're stonking up. They're backing off.
Ooh,
Gonna flat
that's
against
gonna
the
be
wall.
A Splatoon.
Beer Pal, I think, has been a little bit weaker on the drive impact reactions in general.
Yeah, you got to use that DR. But Lily still got a stock of win. Can you believe it?
Wow.
This character is stocked up.
Dude, these Lily players are really making Fireball seem like a bad option.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was such a good tick throw. Light version, so not much damage. Still got one more stock as well. There it is.
Blocking
The
it
stock
out.
market is crashing.
I love Beer Pal just trying to walk out of it now. Ooh, got a throw, but threw her out the corner. Finds toes.
Wait.
You level 3 here?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you do. That's going to burn out.
The
We got to
burnout.
be burn out gaming, dude. Welcome to Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, you just have to be careful of Lily level 3 here. That's going to be the scary thing.
We have churned
Trying to
butter
go
once
for
or
any
twice.
any burnout shenanigans here. You got to keep that in mind. Instead, just trying to zone out.
Oh, she don't got any reversals, dog. Yeah, that was all for free. Oh, my goodness gracious. Stonking up. Ah, yeah. That was
The
a...
jump scare.
It was a ticking time bomb, right? Because Smoke Rodeo was about to get drive gauge back, and then once that was going to happen, that was going to be so tough to try to fight at. Like, she was just going to start EX Condor spiring at you. Like,
Yeah.
this was going to be your life. So I respect trying to walk up out of the corner, especially because the jumping out wasn't going to work. Beer Pal, thank you so much for entering. You are going to be taking the big 4th place in the Battle of the Dogs.
The Dogs.
The Dogs. Looking forward to seeing you next week. For the record, if anyone ever thinks I'm over-exaggerating when I say that my Staten Island cousin talks like, oh, dude, were you? I loved him when I was a kid. Like, I'm not even halfway doing as strong of an impression as he has in his accent. Like, it's the funniest. I say it occasionally. I brought it up before, but when I was young, one time he was playing, like, Super Mario World when I was a kid, and he said the exact sentence of, oh, dude, I don't have enough men to clear this board. And, and that is
such an East Coast thing to call it a board.
That has stuck with me my whole life. Calling lives men and calling levels boards.
That is such an East Coast sounding thing to me.
Dude, it's hilarious stuff. So we're going to be jumping in here to Losers Finals, everybody. This is going to be Zyle versus...
It's
Zyle Smoke.
Yes.
This is for the future JM Crofts wants. This is going to be for getting the Lily Mirror in Grand Finals, if you can believe it.
How many times has Zyle had to fight Lily today?
Outside of the ladder window, Zyle's top 8 run has been against a Manon and then against a Lily. And now they're fighting another Lily.
Let's go.
But Losers Finals, y'all.
Ooh, the tick grab. We're poking. Down fierce. Down fierce is just a good move, but Manon's going to need to get some medals going, man. Turn up the hype gauge. Whoa, she said stop it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop charging
not.
that.
I think it could be a little tough for Manon to try to space control in this matchup, just because Lily can be so like Spire, moving her around the screen and whatnot. It can be like Manon has to be so active in pressing buttons in neutral to stop her, and otherwise you get situations like this. Smoke gonna push all the way to the corner. No, I don't know what that was. Smoke. I won't lie to you.
It's the classic. You try to do walk forward down fierce, and you do down forward fierce. Oh classic. No. Oh no.
Zyle gonna be able to walk away with that one. Unfortunate drop.
Oh, the perfect parry. You touched the wrong button there.
Parrying a drive impact is always the most like, well, that wasn't the worst thing.
It's like answer failed correctly or something.
Yeah. It's the middle ground.
Yeah.
How many Lilies were in this top 8? 2. There's Stinky Steve and Smoke Rodeo. Smoke Rodeo has just been making a hell of a losers run, so they've been playing a lot. Ooh.
Yeah, 2 Lilies, 2 Manons, right?
Yeah, not quite enough. Zyle going to be stuck in the corner now. That's going to be an easy peasy punish. Smoke Rodeo going to be able to tie it up here. One more.
Meter coming out the wazoo for both players here.
Dude, our Wazes, I don't even want to talk about them.
Oh, another tick throw. This is starting to snowball here.
Oh.
There's the jump scare. Get those win stocks up.
Dude, level 3 actually just kills. You have to be so careful here.
Very true.
If she does like crouch fierce heavy store level 3, that's it. Now if she does anything level 3, that's it.
How long did it take you when the game came out to find out that Lily's level 3 is jumpable?
Oh, dude, no. That's actually, that's one of my things. I swear, if I had like an internal list of the things I'd try to find out first in fighting games, can I jump supers?
I just assumed she's a 360 character. Why would they give her a jumpable level 3? And yet. It would probably be cheap if it weren't jumpable.
To be fair, Street Fighter 4 also had a ton of that.
Not on 360 characters, though, right? It was just like Honda and stuff.
Honda wasn't jumpable, or Honda was jumpable. ROG was jumpable.
Balrogs was really interesting because it was a 1-frame move, right? But it was jumpable, so you could like punish anything that was -1.
Yeah, something like that. It was super fast. But the funny thing about ROGs is that it was a half circle. It was a double half circle back motion. Then they made it a double 360 motion, and everyone went, thank God. And then they like nerfed it again by making it another double half circle back motion, which is theoretically easier, but fucking everybody hates doing double half circles.
Yeah, I mean, at least Balrog doesn't have a DP. Like T-Hawk, double half circle back and DP overlaps so much.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the input handler for Street Fighter 4.
Dude, I don't want to talk about it for 6 either, to be honest.
Fair enough. Quick little corner pressure here from Smoke Rodeo. Gonna put another round on the board.
Yeah, Smoke Rodeo running away with this, man. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, too far away. That is the crappy thing about Manon sometimes is her back fierce has so little range that, like, when you jump a throw like that, you might be too far away.
Mm-hmm. Now you're stuck in the corner. You're burnt out.
Oh,
this
no!
is not ideal.
That was not
Missed
ideal.
input.
That sucks a lot.
Yeah, missed input DP.
Oh, that's going to be plus. Dude, I can't believe that reach. Smoke Rodeo, dude. Big Smoke?
Dude, pop Smoke right here.
Good old Smoke. Large number 5.
What was that?
Number 6. What? You never played San Andreas?
Oh, Big Smoke. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 6, extra dip.
Yeah,
extra dip.
Yeah. Sorry.
I think that any time I order food ever. I'm sure I'm not the only guy, but... They cross the... Oh, that sucks.
Power up, but yeah, now you're powered down by this burnout.
What has been
no
happening to Zyle's drive gauge? I've been trying to put my finger on why the hell I keep getting burned out so fast. I'm having a hard time.
Who's to say?
I feel like by comparison, Smoke Rodeo has been so drive meter conservative.
Yeah, definitely not taking any unnecessary risks with it here. And the other thing is, like, Manon
Yeah,
not being
nice.
a fireball character.
Dude, if I get DP'd for trying to jump away from a throw, I'm a little scared. I'm like, damn, they're good.
Yeah, sometimes, like, I actually spent a long time just, like, grinding out against, like, training mode dummy, like, different reversal options. Like, okay, if they jump the throw, nice.
I gotta say, that is one of the easiest reactions against a DI if you're Lily. If you actually
you got
did
the 2 hits.
If you did light stock, it's what you're looking for. Like, you are staring at them to see if they DI back.
Oh my god, I thought that was the sickest shimmy known to man. Look at that slow overhead, too.
Overhead, the cross-cut. And the EX command grab with the perfect. Gonna put it away. Smoke Rodeo. 3-0 sweep against Zyle. GG's.
That was an insane round, too.
Man.
That was a really good round.
That was a gamers thing. Geez Louise. And that is going to put us in the future. I feel like, dude, that's like the commentators. I don't even know what to call it. It's not like a commentator's curse. It's commentator's influence. That whenever I have someone whenever I have a commentator on, whatever character they like or play will be relevant like that night.
Hell yeah.
And so you are here, and as a result, we have spawned a Lily mirror in grand finals.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
It is going to be Stinky Steve on the winner's side going up against Smoke Rodeo with extra dip.
And I swear, this is one of the like most annoying matches for Lily, dude. I hate the mirror. There was like mirror match discourse a little while ago where it was like, do you like or dislike mirrors? And with some characters, I don't mind. Like, I think most people agree, like, Shoto mirrors are, like, pretty fun. They're, like, fine.
Yeah.
But
I think mirrors against striker-type characters can also generally be fine. Like, if you're both just trying to rush each other down and beat each other to death, I think those tend to be
like
okay.
Cammy or something. Yeah. But, like, Dawson mirror, I hate. And then grappler mirrors, I hate, too.
Yeah, nobody likes grappler mirrors. Nobody likes zoner or grappler mirrors. They always suck.
Yeah.
Like, they're never the funny. Like, dude... I'll be 100%. I try to glow it up if I'm on commentary, like if I'm on ICFC or whatever, but like the Guile mirror is just miserable. Like that ish sucks. But you know what doesn't suck, at least to watch in terms of comedy? Here it is, everybody. It is going to be a Lily mirror in grand finals. Stinky Steve, a previous Guilty Gear Strive beginner bracket alumni, now managing to get here in grand finals, and that miss crosscut DP is immediately going to start this off poorly for Smoke.
Yeah, not what you like to see. Stinky Steve. Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, it would be remiss of me not to mention that Smoke Rodeo does indeed represent the FGC Boomers EX. There are many FGC Boomers who hang out in the chat. They're a wonderful community. They're always here and gaming, and here they got them. They got Smoke Rodeo all the way to Grands. How old is Lily? Isn't she like 19?
I'm pretty sure they never say.
Oh, do they not?
but I think most people assume that, yeah, she's like upper teens.
She could smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, she could vote maybe.
Oh, no. Yeah, Stinky Steve going for some heavy stonks, and it's really not working out right now. She's like 87 if her intro screen is anything to go off. Yeah, when she first got revealed, I did indeed call her an old baby.
I think it's improved a lot by her alternate costumes. I think her base costume,
Nice.
yeah, she looks a little weird.
Wow, great little sequence there. That I love going for the DI, by the way, after that DI crumple, just to drain as much meter as possible. That's not going to work, and that's a great punish.
Wow, look at the optimal punish.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a drop-a-rooney, but I mean, we still plus.
Oh, yeah, get those anti-airs.
Yeah, dude, Lily's costume 3 is, I agree with everybody. It should be her fault.
Yeah, it's pretty goated.
It just makes her look so much more likable.
Escape in the corner, but your life bar is
Hold
getting
on.
higher. You got to make this count.
I agree with this. This is actually going to put your drive gauge in such a good spot. Smoke Rodeo is actually going to be on, like, burnout alert.
Yeah, and you do have a win stock as well, so... Yeah, jump scare him. Ooh, trying to press buttons, but now you gotta...
mashed! You masher!
That was so bold! No DP!
Oh, got a donker on the head! Oh my god, you just did a meaty EX non-DP! Oh!
What was that round? I don't know how I'm supposed to recover from that. Okay, Smoke Rodeo up 1.
That's so fucking funny. And it was like the disrespect Stinky Steve put on this table. Smoke was like, okay, I get it. Mash command grab.
Yeah, seriously. Diva's starting to get these drive rush combos going. Oh, yeah.
Gonna lose that hardcore.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that as an issue with DJ. It's kind of an issue with Lily as well. Like, a lot of her long-range moves not cancelable other than the trusty Crouching Fierce.
I think that is the scary part, is that she could always just be hitting Crouch Fierce, which is one of the, I think, best anti-DI heavy buttons.
Oh, look at that.
And stuff like that. That is such a fast recovering normal. It is pretty rare Lily cannot DI you back for trying.
Oh! Ooh, the big jump in.
By the way, random note, but did you see all the, like, the Sekiro mods of replacing the main bad guy with Big Smoke and replacing Sekiro with CJ? That was, like, immediately all the shit I saw was just him pulling the sword out and going, CJ!
Bro, Stinky Steve is cooking.
Oh!
Hold
up. Blast out of that. And just going to immediately spend, I agree with this, right? This is going to burn out Steve.
That burnout.
Be a ton of damage.
Got to.
I feel like as Lily, sometimes... That's a lot of damage, dude. Holy smokes.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Burnout. Ooh, that was a bit of a bold play.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
You're down 3 meters now for this last round. That's tough.
That was a little tough, man. I would have mashed level 1, if anything, I think, if you're going to send it. Ow.
Ooh. Yeah, that was that thing you were talking about, like, didn't absorb a hit, so no crumple.
Yeah. Yeah, even though it was a counter hit.
Yeah.
Oh, car accident. Dude, it's a triangle jump.
Trading places, man. We're about to get a double burnout as well. Wow, the light DP.
Oh, yeah, that actually was, I think that was a punish. I don't think she's punish counter recovery after stomps. Is she? I think she's just counter hit. But I could be dumb and wrong.
I have no clue.
I got no idea. Don't look at me. Go car!
Oh my god.
Dude, the tow truck's not gonna fit down this alley. Look at all that shit in the way.
There's already there's no way.
That was not a hit confirm. You just did it. That is why.
Just let that rip.
That is why Stinky Steve is simply built different. They did EX Condor's fire.
The chip was a real threat.
I don't know. Would it have been? She leaves. She goes to space.
But she has the stock, so it has range, right? Or did she not have a wind stock?
She did, but it doesn't. Would it have chipped enough before Lily like left the ground?
I have no idea.
That's what I wasn't thinking of. Oh, wow.
Oh
Actually,
my god.
like must have been a frame too late for that to crash.
Oh, the humanity.
It's perfectly symmetrical violence, I see.
I know. Oh my god.
You masher.
They're both mashing.
Bro.
Both mashing.
They're realizing that neutral is a social construct, and they're not having a part of it.
The frame data can't affect me because I can't read. By the way, Stinky Steve's on winner's side, right?
Yeah. And that's going to be, again, that is the risk with trying to randomly DI Lily, crouching fierce. Have like a, what, a 50 frame window to DI back.
Old reliable, man.
Again, the non-DPDP.
It works every time, and rare SPD setup there. They've both been pretty patient. Oh my god, the walk down, but that down fierce, man. Old reliable.
Yeah. Down fierce. Always a, you gotta be conscious of it. Okay, just an immediate command grab. But, like, dude, honestly, in the Lily mirror, the command grabs, they're like a finisher. I feel like they're not like the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, it's true. Although the win stock economy is pretty essential here, so at least getting to set one up is good.
Nice.
Oh, yo.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
Fierce. That's gonna hurt. That's a lot of damage. You're in there.
Stinky Steve, though, now on dry. Yeah, I was going to say, you got in there, because now you're going to burn out Steve. Steve. Steve.
Oh, yeah, you got to make this count. No, okay, it's fine. No level 3, maybe a little iffy there. Let's go.
God. Oh my God.
Finish your play.
Smoke Rodeo. Got to be able to put another on the board. It is currently 2-1. Trying to reset this bracket, dude.
It's fine. I'm composed. I'm not panicking.
Too. Now, for the record, for those of you who don't know, Lily's EXDP does have a whopping 6 frames of startup. So pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
But more importantly, it is frame 1 throw invul. So it does straight up punish throw attempts, which, you know, isn't that privilege of a thing, but especially honestly against someone like Smoke, who has been very like, I'm gonna try to throw and I'll DP you if I jump. Not like the worst option, just like a scary option. But oh my god, rushing that butt down. Oh, could DI back, let him off easy. Nice.
Sheesh.
Byronic, are you quoting the old Mario CDI with his smoke? That is that's an ancient reference.
Bro, what are these? Every time I come on here, there's some reference that is just too next level for me.
Wait, did you never watch YouTube poops when you were growing up?
I did. I know the that one clip of Mario and Luigi walking into the background. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
is that from CDI? Yeah.
There's a part later where Mario just goes with his smoke. And it's really funny.
It's ominous.
DI back? Oh, nothing that time. That was actually that was a next level setup, dude. The empty jump, nothing, delay, jab.
Empty jump, nothing is bold, I will admit.
That is absolutely unhinged. We are now 2-2. Smoke Rodeo is fighting to reset this bracket, whereas Stinky Steve is trying to close it out. By the way, thanks for the follow, Lambit Pinwheel. Appreciate it.
Oh, that was an Omega plus Spire right there. We haven't been seeing those too much. The well-spaced Spire, because it's too vulnerable to DI.
Nice.
Speaking of which.
I love Steve. Steve has almost entirely, it feels like, been going for light stocks in this matchup. I think it's really been working out for him. Smoke Rodeo, though, now has the initiative mashing. Dude, I'm telling you.
Oh, my God, it happened again. And now you're burned out.
This really sucks. Yeah, now they're going to be able to just do some stuff. Like, the big thing about being burned out in a situation like that is then Steve can just freely pressure you with non-OD moves, and he's gaining meter for doing it. Like,
doesn't even need win stocks, yeah.
Whoa! What a punish!
Speaking of win stocks, crane wreck.
Dude, can we get a tow truck on this boat? Headshot's gonna work. That has been such a, like, almost a tech option, it feels like, from Steve in this matchup, because it will beat Condor Spire. Oh, it just goes for the backswing blow, and it's gonna connect Stinky Steve now on tournament point.
That was perfectly spaced. That was so sick.
Oh my god. He reacted appropriately and didn't even donk him.
Yeah, that was the whiff punish. The whiff punish DI.
That shows you how awake Stinky Steve is. Like,
Okay, but wait a minute. Smoke's gonna get a stock here. Another train wreck. Bro,
dude,
trading places.
they are schmoovin'. Oh my
And
God,
now
they are trading. They have traded
they're
like 5 times this set. This match,
Both
rather.
empty on stocks here.
Burned
Oh,
out.
burnout.
They're mashing level 3. It is not gonna reach. He's too far. That's what I was worried about. That is hell not gonna reach.
So rare. That is so rare. Like 90% of the time that hits from any range.
And that's gonna bring us down to the double Luigi for the reset or tournament point, and neither of them have any meter.
Oh my God. Whoa, early jump forward. Wait a minute, Smoke is on one.
Oh my God.
Extra number 6 extra dip.
He's going in, bro. Oh, and he got one.
Drive, impact, punish, counter. The plus frame set up, and that should be no. They going heavy, but the quick perfect from Smoke Rodeo. We are gonna be seeing a reset. JM Crofts everywhere, crying their eyes out happy.
Man, he got the perfect round extra dip. Oh my God.
Perfect round, extra dip.
Why do you sound like Louis Armstrong?
That's my secret.
The skies are blue. How about you? Extra dip. Big Smoke is you.
Here we go, everybody. Stinky Steve Smoke Rodeo in the reset side of the bracket. Only one of these lilies can come out on top.
All right, let's see. Number 1 in the chat if you think Stinky Steve got it. Number 2 in the chat if you like Smoke Rodeo. Let's see it.
1s or 2s, chat. 1 for the Steve, 2 for the Rodeo.
Oh my God, the corner rush down already, but fighting back with some jab of bar. Here's the command grab. Gonna set up a win stock. Are we gonna have a midair collision?
Oh God.
Oh, a little bit.
Dude, that was a great walk back, crouch heavy punch, and that's gonna do it. Okay, Stinky Steve draws first blood.
Yes, indeed.
The 2s are on deck. The FGC boomers coming through, rooting for their man, rooting and tooting. Nice.
Wow,
I feel like
from
Steve
so
is actually.
far.
They're having. Steve is having pretty damn good awareness of situations like that. Like he is just trying to whiff punish now. He's just trying to whiff punish with crouch fierce. That is now the game plan.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, just the absolute max range on that Spire. There's another one. There's the knockdown. Gonna get one stock, but Stinky Steve has 2. Yeah.
Nice. I agree.
And sets up another one here.
Plus frames.
There's the plus frames. Yeah, good block.
Nice.
But Steve has really been capitalizing off that.
Point on the board for Steve. But, you know, every time we get a match like that where it feels like, damn, Steve was in full control, Smoke Rodeo does some truly deranged shit immediately and then takes a game. Like,
Seriously. Oof.
oh, shit. Goblin Master Blaster with the big dude redeem. I can do that for you. 1 second.
Oh my God. You got the corner knocked out. The whiff SPD. Wake up jab. All right, we got more win stocks.
Jam Crofts, Goblin Master Blaster, has asked me to inaugurate to this grand finals reset. So real quick, everybody, let's hear it for Stinky Steve Smoke Rodeo. Oh. Thank
Bro,
you for the big dude Goblin Blaster.
Vuvuzela? What is that?
It's just a tuba poster came in. Big command grab here, though, from Smoke Rodeo. Like I said, every time one of them seems like they're dominant, it's an immediate swing back.
This is the back and forth matchup, man. Ooh, Condor dive. You know, Condor dive with wind, I actually think both of these players could do to go with that a little bit more because we're seeing a lot of down fierce anti-airs.
Yeah.
And Condor dive with wind is actually just like a nasty move. No one knows how to punish it. It beats out a lot of anti-airs.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of anti-airs.
That was such a fast reaction from Steve.
Oh, speaking of reactions.
It's making me laugh every time they trade with that.
We have stereo, like, Lily voice saying Condor Spire in our ears. That's unfortunate. I think you got to be dead there. Well,
okay.
With a reset.
Yeah, that was actually scary. I was like, you actually got these, Steve?
Yeah, definitely going for some sauce there. Lily doesn't have very many swaggy combos, but we're trying to find them.
Oh, what a whiff punish.
Wow.
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Simultaneous neutral jump. Bro, they're in each other's heads.
No DI
Wow,
back from Steve that time. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Sometimes it can actually
Their
be hard
drive
to, like,
gauges
hit it
are
in the window.
exactly the same.
And they're on level 3, both of them.
Boom. Steve immediately dumping it. I agree. A little bit of life left. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Whoa.
You had to go for a big play, right? I don't totally
ballsy.
disagree with it.
It was
Steve?
ballsy for sure.
Steve, 2 on the board. Are they trying to make this a 3-0 in the reset?
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, Smoke didn't win a game yet. Looked like the momentum was going that way, but Steve holding it down.
Hey, monks in the background. Do any of you have a AAA card? We might need it.
Oh, not respecting the
Dude.
the boulevard.
Nice.
Whoa!
Okay. Not much for it, though. Mashing. Dude, I wonder, what the hell does Steve keep catching Rodeo out of there? Like, I don't actually know what Rodeo's going for after those Condor Spires.
Yeah, not sure.
Like, that time they mashed light, and they won, obviously, because they're plus 700, and that's going to be Chip. Okay, Smoke Rodeo.
Ooh, the aggressive walk forward from Smoke Rodeo. I like that round start.
I genuinely do think Smoke has had a little bit more success when they get a little bit more aggressive, as long as they don't get DI happy. I was just going to say, I don't like doing that against Steve. But now Steve firing right back.
Ooh. Yeah, we're seeing that exchange a lot, like block down jab into down fierce. I would like to see some checks on that.
What?
Oh.
I was going to say, that's a pretty risky option. Stinky Steve now burned out with nothing to go for it. Try to go for the dive there, Crofts, but the DP's coming out.
I know. I keep giving bad advice today, apparently.
Oh! Yeah, okay, but at least you didn't get splatted. That's going to do it, though. Level 3. Yeah, nice. Smoke Rodeo not going down without a fight at all. Show me your strength.
Show me your strength. I bench 200. How about you?
Never should have brought up Big Smoke, man. I just want to keep doing the impression. It's too fun.
CJ.
Wow.
Yo, the whiff punish.
Dude, that was actually good.
Stand roundhouse.
Yeah, that puts Lily in such a position where, like, she gets the stock and you don't. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, again, no DI back.
interesting. I wonder if Steve, I mean, he's been playing a lot of matches. It's very possible to imagine they might be, the senses getting
Sometimes you just miss it, to be honest. Yeah, sometimes you just press it too early.
plus frames. Try to go for the grab, the DP. What?
Oh, trying to shimmy it, but that was the EX version.
Trying to go in, but a little bit too far. Okay, dude, Steve is sending it. They're sending it, brother.
Activating full send.
No!
The Sloverhead. Connecting raw.
Raw free Sloverheads. Getting pushed to the corner. Boom.
There's no way that we're going to game 5.
Surely this won't go down to game 5.
I refuse to accept.
Dude, why does he keep going for the EX command grab on wake up jump scare? No, the sweep! Why did you go for sweep? Dude,
Fellas.
Geez, the storm that is approaching.
Not just yet, but I think we might be going to game 5,
Oh!
fellas.
My favorite thing about that is how little damage they both take from that. And that's going to be Chip. Game 5 indeed is going to happen. The Lily Mirror, Stinky Steve versus Smoke Rodeo. We saw 2 straight from Steve and now 2 straight from Smoke.
Let's go, guys. We're getting these Lily Mirrors all day. Never gets old.
Crouch Fear is not going to work on that body splash. I wonder if that actually, like, contorts her hitbox back in a way so that Crouch Fierce is a little less reliable.
Ah, possibly.
Wow,
Oh, good
immediate.
reaction. That was fast.
That was so fast. That makes me wonder if he was just kind of throwing it out.
Yeah, it might have been the psychic.
Ow. Donk on the head.
Damn, the 2 boots.
Going in the corner. This is looking okay. You mash out the slow overhead. Okay.
that actually did beat a throw that time.
Yeah,
Speaking
that's
of
why
throw,
he's
there's
doing
the
it, I
heavy.
think. Oof. Donked up. Oh, got a whiff. My God, life is evened up. Drive gauge basically even too. Oh, plus frames. Oh, he didn't do anything. What was that? That was such a scrambly decision. 1 round needed now for Stinky Steve to try to put this away.
Jab, jab, jab.
Dude, he's crouch. Crouch heavy punch main.
Seriously, that's the only move we need.
Okay, gets command grabs here, but this is going to let her stonk up. Which does matter in the mirror, right? Like, that's a free stonk for her that you can't stonk back on. Pushing towards the corner. Level 3 on deck.
Yeah, I would have liked to see, like, EX Spire or something there, but...
Caught her! Good grip of damage. Oh, dude!
Whoa.
He was nowhere there, but at least you didn't get punished. Like confirm.
The debate.
And you know what that means? Double Luigi, everybody. Last possible round between these two. This is indeed quadruple Luigi.
The rare, never before seen. Oh, just burning that Windstock. I don't know, man.
No DI back.
They had already input the quarter circle back medium punch. If you press it too early, you get locked out of DI.
Nice.
Nice.
Dude, the backswing blow straight into it. What's the combo route? No. Huge
that
drop.
Was a nightmare.
Disastrous for Steve. That's going to be a level 3 smoke. Rodeo is going to prove it. She is going to show her strength. That is going to be 3-2 in the grand finals. The FGC Boomers are going to take this one, but fantastic showing from Stinky Steve as well.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Smoke Rodeo, staying composed. I feel like Stinky Steve, you could tell that the long day, the long tournament, and then the nerves and stuff, because there was that essential combo that ended up in disaster, leaving yourself unsafe, not finishing the combo. But yeah, Smoke held it down, man.
GG's, everybody. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope all of y'all had a good time out there. In case anybody is watching and you don't know, we do run these tournaments every Monday night. Except, okay, hold on. This is actually critically important. We are going to be not doing this the 22nd because of MagFest. But we generally run this every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The bracket goes up as soon as we finish up tonight. If you check on my Twitter or if you're in the Sajam Discord, you'll see it posted there as well. If you'd like to join in, the ladder format is very non-committal. You can always feel free to hop on in. But I do want to say thank you again, everybody, for watching and for playing. Jam Cross, thank you so much for being on commentary with me, dude. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to plug out to Yonder Gamers?
No. Thanks for watching, guys. Sub to Solid Bones on YouTube, man.
Appreciate that. And I will say
that's the channel that this is on, right? This is on your channel.
It's on it's on my YouTube, and it's also on my Twitch.
All right, forget Twitch, man. Get Twitch out of here. Subscribe to Solid Bones on YouTube.
I will say there's a special request from the chat. Crofts from Flame Octopus, your doppelganger. He did ask for a big folks before you go.
Folks, I'm gonna leave the call now. Thank you for watching.
Folks, thank you so much, dude. Folks. I am now once again gonna throw you into the Shadow Realm. It has been great. Catch you later, man. Bye. Boom. Look at that. Another one. In the books. Thank you all so much again for hanging out, y'all. We are now going to do a little bit of an outro. If you've never seen it before, I've got great news. You're about to see it. Let me go ahead and fire it on up. Again, the new bracket will be posted right after this, and I will be streaming. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Yes, I will. I'll be streaming tomorrow as well as the other nights this week. We will be streaming some random stuff. I'm actually not quite sure yet. We got to hit the lab, see what we're streaming. Maybe some Grand Blue. Not quite sure yet. But anyway, thank you all again for watching. I will go ahead and I will find a raid to chuck you all at. You know what occurred to me? I didn't know this until JD yelled at me for it on Sunday. He was like, make sure you raid something after you stream because otherwise I don't get my bones. And I was like, damn, I got to keep the bone economy going. So, put this over here, over here. Thank you all again. Been an absolute pleasure. Yeah, thanks Logic Error again for hanging out. Get a green pen, doink. Who am I this week? You know what? This week I've decided that I'm the guy. I'm him. Because you know what they say, everybody, no matter how hard it gets, we will always have Uno. Thank you all so much again for watching. I am going to throw you all... I'm not going to think too hard about this. I'm going to throw you all at Jin Kitsu. She is streaming Fallout New Vegas. A game of all time. Everyone go hang out with Jin. Tell her what's good. And once again, I hope you all have a wonderful one. Bye.